they can hear us there. Talk loud because the radio will be able to hear you, but we want them to be able to hear you. All right?
When did the coaches come up here?
They are in the room next to us. They'll come up here. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Andrews Mustang Football. I'm Dimitri Figueroa here with Bryce Vasquez right now. Dylan will join me in a minute. We want to thank all of our Mustang sports sponsors and that special group of Mustang Radio Sports Booster sponsors for making it possible to hear the game on KACTradio.com by clicking that FM button, and also by KACT FM 105.5 in your car or on your stereo. We're here in Andrews Mustangs, and the Mustangs are coming back after a bye week, getting ready to take on the Big Spring Steers, who was the rival when I played. They're our first district game, so the Mustangs are trying to start district off 1-0 as we've started. You know, we're on a kind of a losing streak, right, Bryce? Yeah, we need to get on the winning streak in for the playoffs, right? So, but first, we got Bryce Vasquez. Bryce, say hi to everybody.
What's up?
What's up? Yep. So Bryce is a sixth grader, right?
Yes, sir.
You're a sixth grader. You play football?
Yes, sir.
He plays football for the Youth Mustangs. How long have you been playing football?
This was my second year.
Second year. You've only been playing for 2 years?
Yes, sir.
Man, yeah, he's an athlete. He's good. He's going to be really good. What position did you play?
I played wide receiver and cornerback.
Wide receiver and cornerback. Did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
You like football?
Yes, sir.
You're going to play next year in 7th grade?
Absolutely.
See, 7th grade, you're going to be with some of these coaches, and that's when the real fun starts. You start school football. That's pretty cool. Do you like football? Do you like watching football, or what do you like to do?
I like watching football. I mean, I just really like football.
You do?
All over.
Yeah, you watch college and NFL?
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite college team?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Come on, I think you're the second Texas A&M kid we interviewed. You know who the first one was?
Mr. Botom.
Yeah, Bo Tom. You know he likes those Texas A&M. What about NFL teams?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you know they're not doing as well as we would like them to do, but I'm a huge Cowboys fan too.
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite NFL player?
Probably Micah Parsons.
Yeah, he's a beast up there. All right, so do you come to all the Mustang games?
Yes, sir. I try to come to everyone except those away games.
Yeah, you even go to the away games sometimes, right? You have a brother in the band?
Yes, sir.
Does he like it?
Yes, sir.
You like watching that band?
I usually just pay attention to football.
I got you. You know one thing I heard about you? Julie, Noah's mom told me that all the 6th grade cheerleaders yell your name during the football games. Is that true?
Yeah, it gets annoying.
Yeah, they all like you? Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You're good on the football field, and that's what they like, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so who's your favorite Mustang player? You watch a lot of their games. Who's your favorite player?
Probably Jay Sean.
Jay Sean. That dude's fast.
Jay Sean or Merck.
Merck? Merck. That dude, so Jay Sean, they're kind of two different ones. Jay Sean runs fast, runs around people, but he can also run over people. And Merck's just strong.
Contact.
Yeah, contact. He loves that contact. He's strong.
Yes, sir.
So do you want to say anything to anybody? You want to say anything to your mom or your dad or anybody? Or those 6th grade cheerleaders?
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. So I hope you had fun, Bryce.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm glad you got to join us, and have fun down there. All right?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. So we'll take it back to the station. When we come back, we'll have another a Mustang student. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Bryce, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. Good job, bro.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you. You enjoyed it?
Yes, sir. That was awesome.
Okay, cool. All right, let's let them get up in here. Where they at? Where you at? Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all got about you can go to the
You gotta pull it hard. There you go. That's go ahead.
That's not muted, right?
It's not, right?
Good, yeah. Well, he said he couldn't hear us.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hey, we're not What about this, Dimitri? What about the bottom? It says connect to.
No, that's just
Comments?
they should be able to hear.
Okay.
I think he was listening. LT listens on the radio. I think.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll check while you're talking over here.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I can't hear you. Get that. Put this a little closer.
Right there.
No. Okay. Say something.
Right here.
Yeah. You should be good.
So right here.
Can you hear the echo back in yours?
Yeah.
GTG Automation.
What is that?
It's one of our sponsors.
Crazy.
And we're back here at the Mustang Bowls. Mustangs are going to take on the Big Spring Steers today. Joining me right now is Colton Figueroa. How you doing, Colton?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good. Let's see. Yesterday you had a game against Big Spring, right?
Yes, sir.
How'd that go?
We did pretty good. It was like 22-8. The defense did pretty good, and the offense, they were doing all right. They could have done better against Big Spring, though.
Did you get your touchdown?
Yes, sir.
Bunch of tackles?
I got a couple.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, man. I've been watching you play for a long time, and I can't wait till you're here. Maybe next year on Friday nights, playing the varsity. So let's start it off. Let's go. I guess just a couple questions. What's your favorite position to play?
I like playing linebacker, but my first year at running back, I like it a lot. So
Yeah. Well, you're playing a 3-back, right?
3-back.
3-back. Yeah. So you're the hard hitter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the one having to go up against those big guys up the middle. So
Yeah.
heck yeah. Who is your favorite college team right now?
Texas Longhorns.
Texas Longhorns. I hope they bounce back tomorrow. We'll see what they do against Vandy.
So,
What about pro?
bro, the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys, man. Hey, it's hard. You stick through it, man. It might be good one day, right? I'm there with you, so I'm gonna stick through it.
Yeah, we say that every year.
Yeah. Let's see tonight. What do you think the Mustangs have to do tonight to come out with a victory?
They need to start fast and they need to hit hard so they just bow down a bit. They won't stop.
They won't stop. What are your score predictions for tonight?
I have 32-21.
32-21. I guess it's a weird question to ask, but who's your favorite player?
My favorite player, probably my brother, Dalen Jeffcoats.
Dalen Jeffcoats. That's a good player to look up to for sure. So let's see anything else that I can think of. Man, I think that might be it. Anything you want to say hi to anybody? Say it on the radio or YouTube or
No.
no?
No.
No mom? No nothing?
No.
No dad? Dad's about to be back up here, I guess, right?
No.
All right. Well, we got 17 minutes and counting down till kickoff. I guess we will take it back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustangs football on KCT FM 105.5. I'm Dylan here with Colton. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks, Bill. I think yours, we had trouble with the last time, but I could barely. I wonder if your dad could hear you on there.
I wonder.
I might ask him right quick. I don't know if it was coming through.
We're not redoing it, so.
Yeah, it's there. It's on the way. Could you hear us?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Because I couldn't hear Colton in the, like, in
So-
the, what do you call it?
Yeah, on here I could hear him in the headset.
Yeah.
I could. He was low, but I could hear.
Yeah.
So.
And I didn't know if it's because Can you hear me? See, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good. See, I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
mine's
him
a
like
little
that.
lower. I think it's always been. Because I remember that one time I put yours on. Well, actually, I think it was not supposed to be.
I know I got a big old head because I'm having to adjust it. I was like, man, I hope they heard you. And he goes, well, I'm not doing it again.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Alright, now we can actually. 16 minutes away. Perfect. We get them all their sponsors that they want.
Oh, yeah. Man, I listened to volleyball the other day. That is so hard. Like
Oh,
kudos to you volleyball guys.
I think it's
man.
I think it's Galvan, Ricky Galvan.
And that's
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I bet it is hard. I bet that in basketball,
yeah, because it's like nonstop. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like you're just rolling and
you have no time to talk. Yeah. You know, in baseball is the opposite. You know, you sometimes you have some dead time and you're trying to fill the air. You know, so
Merck, is he going tonight?
yeah, you sure. Yeah. Bryce had like a blast. He was all that was so much fun.
Jason Merck, Leroy.
Yeah. So Leroy.
What about Evans? He's going.
Yeah, he's up there.
Evans. Bo.
I think he's back. Yep. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are getting ready in their first district football game to take on our rival. This was the rival when I played. I mentioned a minute ago. The Big Spring Steers in their district opener as well as both teams. Actually, our whole district was in a bye week last week, which is kind of rare. But when you have a 4-team district, I think that's kind of how it can work out.
Kind of the norm.
Yeah, that's the norm. We're just over 15 minutes away from kickoff. And the weather's nice. I think it was, you know, I asked Coach Boswell and Coach Harvey this morning thinking what the weather was going to be because it was kind of cold this morning. It was a little chilly.
It definitely was. It was very chilly this morning.
Yeah, it was. So
it is. It's actually 74 degrees right now with the wind blowing at 5 miles an hour.
5 miles an hour. Do you have on there how much it's going to drop over because when the sun goes down, it's probably going to drop pretty good. As the sun's already, the clouds have already, or the stands are already covering the field with shade.
So we're going to drop about 11 degrees, right?
Yeah,
down to 62.
62 degrees is probably how cold it's going to be. So I'd say it's cold, but when it's coming the other way, like in February and March, when it gets up to 62, you feel it's hot.
It's hot, exactly.
So it's kind of a mind game there. But Mustangs are getting ready to take on Big Spring, where I talked to the coaches this morning. We had a tough pre-district schedule.
Yes.
Right, with some tough teams. That Bushland team last week, they're going to contend for state championship in their division. You know, I think
Easily.
they're big school 3A, but don't let that 3A fool you. They were big, they were strong, they were fast, and they were good.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. So and then we play Wichita Falls Memorial, and even the other teams like Greenwood, Monahans, they're never an easy slate. I don't think you can look at the schedule besides maybe the El Paso team and say that should have been an easy win. Right, it was just a tough pre-district schedule.
Yeah, and I think in every game except for Bushland, we competed.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like we didn't get blown out in the first half of any of those games. So I think that's a good thing to take into district. Hey, but now we're 0-0.
Yes, that's
right?
exactly right.
So that's kind of the mind frame you have to take into this.
And that's what the coaches and the AD, they're preaching that. You know, all that pre-district stuff, yeah, it's cool to go 10-0, but it means nothing. It means nothing. Now you can go for 3-0 in district, and then the one big thing that they said about our pre-district schedule is they didn't want us to go into the first round or the second round of the playoffs and that team be the best team we played.
Yeah.
You know, so we can come back and say they're not Wichita Falls. They're not going to be Bushland. So we can compete. We competed with them. We can compete with the Brownwoods or whoever we see, Marble Falls or whoever we see. I don't know who we're going to be seeing in the first round.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and if they're explosive, we've seen it, right?
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
good running backs. We've already seen it.
yeah,
So it's kind
and you'll be
helps.
able to go back and watch that film of a receiver like them. So that's the thought process. And hopefully, I asked him this morning, what do you think we learned? And he said that's yet to be seen, and that's a true statement. We don't know what we've learned, but hopefully it's going to pay off.
Yeah. I know tonight too. I think every single division from 7th grade AB, all the way up to our JV,
Yes.
Everybody's won.
Yes.
And they've won big.
Yes,
So
they
now
have.
we got to go put a stamp on it and say, hey, this robbery, we're still the big dogs in this, right?
You're right. And then there's a little bit of Andrews ties over there on that Big Spring. The head coach, the AD, is a McWilliams. His family's from Andrews. He's got some cousins over here. I was talking to one of them at the school, but she said don't be mad at her that she's going to be sitting over there visiting some family on that side of the stadium. But she still bleeds the real black and gold, not the Mustang, or not the Steers black and gold.
Yeah, not the Steers, yeah.
So there are some ties there, and then I'll tell everybody this story. Big Spring was my rival when I went to school. We would go over there. It was about an hour drive down the Highway 176. And there were some white tanks over there on the right side as we were getting in there to Big Spring, and it just said Andrew sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they thought of us.
Yeah.
So
There's always those good stories, man.
yeah,
It's,
you're right. So we had some injuries going going into the Bushland game, and we were kind of treading water basically with injuries, you know. And even in the Bushland game, we suffered some injuries. So the bye week came at a good time. Jay Sean DeBose didn't play. He's suffering, and he's still questionable. He is suited up. We did see him, but Coach Harvey said he's questionable. So we'll see if there's a kind of what they call a pitch count.
Yes.
You know, see if he's going to be a full go, or is he going to kind of be limited, right?
And I think like we always say, or I call for it, like, hey, run him to that wide side. Let's see if he still has a little burst on him.
Yeah, you're right.
And, hey, we get a couple touchdowns ahead, which I hope we do.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe he don't have to play the whole game.
You're exactly right. You know, and just a hamstring, if you tweak it, it can last the rest of the season.
Yes.
I made a joke with the coaches about my hamstring. I think I tore it 3 years ago, and it still hurts me. So, of course, Jay Sean's not 40.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he might heal a little faster, a little better.
You're right. He should.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
And then you know, Raider Harvey sat out. I think he was a concussion. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but he sat out in the Bushland game. You know, so we had them two missing, and then we suffered. Sammy Saldivar had a bruised sternum that he left the Bushland game with. He's back tonight.
Good.
And Bo Hudson had a shoulder issue that he suffered during the Bushland game, and he's back tonight. So the bye week came at a good time.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah, get all those guys back because
Yep.
man, they're weapons. All those guys are weapons
Yep.
up there. So
Yeah, that speed and some strength, and you know, Sammy, Hillman, Dalen, the two leading tacklers of the team. So
yeah, definitely.
So we're about just under 10 minutes left till kickoff. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the key players on both sides, and then be ready for kickoff for finally some Friday Night Lights after our 2 weeks off. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTFM 105.5. I'm Demetri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Let's see if they just on the roster somewhere.
Oh, see if they got one.
Yeah.
They didn't put it in here by chance, did they?
Is there anything in there? They haven't been filling us up like they did last year.
No, yeah, last year they would.
Come up here, first spot. Yes, what you got going? Thank you. Today's your birthday? Oh, I thought it was somebody's birthday. Yeah. Oh, yes. Here you go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So the quarterback was number 3 and number 10.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing
AJ
AJ
Giannis
Giannis.
is a senior.
Yeah, he's probably the starter.
Yeah.
It'll be a big dose of him, I bet.
Yeah. He actually, what Harvey said is that at the first of the year they were switching out, and then he said it seems like they settled on one of them. He didn't say which one.
Gotcha. I bet it's him.
Huddle House, make sure you go get your Huddle House.
The steer's like looks like he's drunk.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't say that, but you know, I can say that and just tell them to put it on my tab. That does not exist.
Oh, we're doing the national anthem.
No, I think it's that. It's moment of silence and all that stuff.
Oh.
They don't do the national anthem until the teams run out, so
Oh,
we
okay.
could probably go up. The next one will go up till then.
Okay.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are getting ready to take on the Steers. The Steers are already in their tunnel, ready to run out. Mustangs are still in the locker room, and I noticed we're not going to have a tunnel today. I think some of the kids aren't going to be here that usually set it up. The stands are packed. We got a packed house today. So the Mustangs we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff, and we were trying to watch the Big Spring offense. They run a spread, kind of like what we've seen with Monaghan's and Greenwood and them, and they run dominant out of the spread. I think they're 80% run, 20% pass. 2 running backs and a quarterback, they said, that typically carries the load. They'll spread them out, and then it'll be a quarterback draw. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of what they say. So we'll see how they do. I think, who are we looking at? We were looking at number 3 and number 10 as taking the snaps, right?
Yeah, 10 is AJ Giannis. He's the senior. No,
Yeah.
He's
Is it senior or junior?
man. I wish I could see that better.
Yeah, their
They're
roster,
kinda
yeah.
small, Oh yes, he's a senior, and then number 3 is Marcus Rios. He's a junior.
And then we did see, I do know number 13. He was
Yes.
getting the ball out of the backfield too.
That is Jeremy Minter, the senior, the
Jeremy
running
Minter,
back.
okay. So Mustangs are kind of going a little old school. They're gonna have a run out sign, no tunnel. I like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. So the Mustangs are they're still peeking out of the locker room. I don't know if they're not out yet. And then the Mustangs. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was picking Colton's brain too, and kind of asking him, hey, like, so they're running this 2-back, 80% run, 20% pass. What are they doing? And he goes, man, right side of the line, the guard and the tackle block down, the guard and tackle on the other side pull, and they'll bootleg and pass like that.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of their keys, right, to see what's going on.
It's Colton's my freshman, my third oldest son, my second to the youngest son. It's funny to see him develop that way.
Yeah.
Typically, he played football since he's been young, and I see ball, go hit ball.
Exactly.
And now he's actually diagnosed.
He's figuring out. And I told him too. I said, man, I cannot wait to see you play on Friday night.
Yeah, you're right. He's anxious. He plays the same position as his older brother Dalen, and he's hoping to fill that spot after Dalen graduates. But anyways, the Mustangs are fine. They're coming out. I see they're doing a little different as they're. Looks like we're gonna have Dalen Cade. Who is that? Number 6. Colton Stewart, and John Bruce.
John Bruce.
Yeah, are gonna be the captains there. So the Mustangs, they're getting ready to take on Big Spring, and our usual suspects are key players. Defensive side, we kind of mentioned them with Dalen and Sammy Saldivar being our leading tacklers.
Mm-hmm.
But also, what I really like, what I see out of that Graham Fitzgerald,
Oh, man.
he stepped in this year just where Jet Fisher left off.
Yeah. You could almost say, man, he was in the background, right?
Yeah.
Fitzgerald was looking at that senior, and he took his spot.
For sure.
So
For sure. So, and then we got Raider Harvey back, and Alan Chavez has looked really good over there on the other side. Been a staple as a cornerback.
Yes.
Alan. And then our linebackers, Brady Kelly and Colton Stewart.
Our speed.
The speed
right
and the meanness. And then our defensive line. That's where me and you kind of get messed up on who's in, because they do rotate those. I think we sometimes see Julian Varela and Andrew Martinez.
Yep.
Guillermo's
in there, Brady Williams.
Brady Williams actually started at the defensive line, which was the first game against Bushland.
Yes.
So
I hope we see that tonight. I hope we see him starting on the defensive side.
I think he's a force to be reckoned with.
He's mean, man.
And then we'll segue with him to the offensive side, and he anchors that offensive line, that leadership, and he's a tight end, but he's pretty much a glorified tackle. Is what our tight end session is, and he gets those pancakes. Speaking of pancakes.
Yeah, Huddle House, man. Open till I think 11 o'clock, or is it midnight or 11 o'clock? I want to say it might be 11, but they'll be open. They'll have some pancakes, and shoot, they got pretty much a big menu, so run out there after the game and get your bite to eat. Yeah.
So Braden, he anchors that offensive line. We got Big E, who Big E had been banged up.
Yeah.
And we were watching how he'd get up slow.
Mm-hmm.
He'd been banged up, and hopefully this bye week got him fully recovered, because he's a force to be reckoned with too. And he was battling through it. I saw him after one game, and he was dragging a leg basically to the locker room.
Yeah, those are two guys that I would love to watch the film and see how many pancakes they get a game, because I know it's a bunch. Those two guys right there.
Carter Tyson also on the offensive line. Max Pierce the center. We have our swingmen. They switch out with Cole Iverson. I think it's Kyle Covington, Hervé Bejarano.
Yeah, and Glass, isn't it?
Yep, and Kobe Glass.
Kobe Glass as well.
And then our running backs. Merck had his game again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he came back.
It's so good to see him run like that, because he can do it.
Yeah,
just get him out there, get him healthy, and get him running.
Yep, you're right. So looks like the kickoff. Mustangs are going to receive the kickoff as I think Big Spring 1 deferred, so the Mustangs are going to get the kickoff. So we're still 2 minutes away from kickoff. The Mustangs are getting ready to run out. And then, we got Jay Sean back.
Yeah.
We don't know the workload, but we'll see what he does. But behind him, Kai Salgado, he ran really well. And then the freshman, Tommy Evans, is still suited up again. As I guess if the workload needs to be limited, Tommy Evans will step in.
Yeah, and I feel like those three guys right there, of course, Jay Sean, he's a home run hitter. But the other two guys, they can be just as good as that, and hit those big runs.
Yep.
So.
And then Bo Hudson, who has that home run hitting, he's kind of a changeup at the three back.
He really is.
Merck pushes everybody, and he's a bulldog, and Bo has that speed.
Mm-hmm.
He runs through, and then he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
And then Leroy, we can't leave Leroy out.
Man, Leroy, he's fun to watch, man. He's always falling forward.
Yeah,
You know,
always
falling
forward.
forward. So.
You know, he reminds me of Zeke back when Zeke was good. Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
You know, always, you know, you need a 1 yard, he's going to get that yard, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's Leroy, and then the two quarterbacks, Cade Adams and John Bruce, the last 3 games, they've been switching out a lot. As the Mustangs are running out, being led by their fellow student Christopher, from what I understand, wearing number, what is he wearing? 62. Christopher is. I know he enjoys running out there with those football players.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. He even goes over there. He'll sit next to Braden Williams and Dalen and Cole and Cade, the group of friends, and he says that prayer with them. I really enjoy that. I know he enjoys that, and I talked to Braden and Cade and Dalen and Cole, and they love that.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, so they just all ran out. We're about to get ready for the national anthem, and then when we come back, it's gonna be kickoff time.
Let's go.
All right, so you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
I might have to pop my sweater on.
You're cool.
Cold. Yeah. All right, that was the national anthem. I see Jeremy Renteria is watching on Facebook or YouTube. Can't tell which one. And Good Luck Mustangs watching from Big Spring. Oh, nice. There you
Yeah,
go.
so. Oh yes, yeah, we will mention that them going to area, right?
What happened here? Oh.
Yeah, we will definitely mention that, especially at halftime when they're going. Where's Jessica? I think she went to the car to get her. And we're back as the Mustangs have just hit the field, getting ready for a kickoff return from the Big Spring Steers. This is a lot of black and gold going on the field.
Yeah, it is.
Big Spring in their white uniforms, black helmets. Mustangs in their black uniforms, black helmets. The gold numbers for the Mustangs. It's starting to turn dark earlier, so we should get a good dose of our lights.
That's what I was gonna say. I think this is a great time for that, right?
Yeah, I know everybody. I enjoy it. If you're not here, hopefully you're at Huddle House, but you could probably look over this way and you'll be able to see those lights. So here we go, getting ready for kickoff.
Here it is.
Yep.
Here goes the kick.
Yep. Looks like it's gonna go to Raider, and he lets it
there
go out
you
of
go.
bounds. Good
choice.
Smart play right there as Raider. He could have caught it, just inside the numbers or outside the numbers, but he let it go by, bounces out of bounds, and Mustangs are going to take over at the 30-yard line, I believe is what that means.
Is that rule the same as if you catch it with 1 foot out of bounds?
Yes, yeah.
It's the same, right?
Yeah, even if it's rolling and you step out of bounds and you touch it,
Yeah.
that means you're out of bounds. That ball's,
Out of
I
bounds.
saw an NFL player do that one time. Those are the kind of nuances that I try to teach my kids on, smart football right
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? So the Mustangs are going to take over at the 30-yard line here in the first quarter to see who's out there.
We got I think it's the Cole running.
Yeah, Cole's running the play-in. Trying to see quarterback-wise who they were going to go with. I know they're going to be switching out a lot
I
today.
think it's Adams. I see Bruce on the side.
Okay, yeah, so Adams is out there. Jay Sean is out there. They're going to be in that I formation. Going to be a toss to the right side. There it is as he cuts it up and he gets across the 30. and he gets down to the 32. That's the first time we've started a game in that formation.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and I really like that. The only thing about it is that we always run to that same side.
I called the play on it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you said run right before the ball even snapped.
Yeah, so we get 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Mustangs coming down the slot left. T formation, there's going to be Leroy coming around. He's got some room, and he does a spin move, gets across the 40.
Great spin.
Gets down to the 45. That was a great spin, and he's going to get 13 yards, right?
Yeah, 32 to the 44 is where he went.
Yeah, so 12 yards.
Great
run right there.
He does that a lot, and it's always just one little step away.
Yeah,
Right there, it worked out for him.
You're right. Big Spring got 3 down linemen. Looks like 2 outside linebackers. There's going to be the same play. As he goes around to the top side, he's across the 50. He's going to get taken down about that's going to be a 14-yard gain right there as he gets down to the 43 of the other side.
Yes. Yeah, he's running hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is. He's, 2 plays, same play, 2 times in a row.
2 times in a row. Hey, pop for more than 10 yards right there. So 2
maybe,
first downs.
set yourself up for a counter here in a minute with that wing. So we got slot left, T formation, and there's going to be same play. So going to go to the top side. He gets to the 40. He's pushing. He got himself 3 yards as he's going to get to the 40. I think they're going to mark him down right at the 40. So let me see.
Man, I would love to see Adams just pull one.
Yeah,
man, nobody goes with him at all.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 2nd and 7, 3 plays in a row, the same exact play. Let's see if they're setting something up here. As now it's T formation, Jay Sean's in the backfield. And it's going to be the 44 blast or 43 blast. As he was the 4-back, and he's going to get himself
4 maybe?
Yeah, 4. Down to the 36-yard line.
There for a second, I was thinking maybe they were going to do that counter right there where they kind of go left and then come back right.
Yeah, the 38, our Jay Sean DeBose is just a junior. Jeremy's asking questions. I'll try to answer as I see them.
Yeah, just a junior.
Yeah, just a junior. The one that 21, Leroy's a senior.
Several seniors on this team.
9:45 left during the first quarter. He's going to be slot right. There's Merck right up the middle, one of the seniors, as he takes that dive. Yeah, and he gets, maybe see where they spot it. It looks like he got 3. If he doesn't get it, it's going to be about a foot short. Yep. Yeah, they're showing about a foot short.
So maybe he got about 2.5. Maybe.
Yeah. I think they're going to count it just as 2.
So I know last week quarterback sneak was one of our bigger plays. Not last week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. We ran in. We'd get like 6-7 yards on a quarterback sneak. They do have a nose tackle.
Yes, yeah.
There it is right there.
That's what they did.
And
we got it.
Yeah, he was stood up initially, but I think he came and got a push back from behind from Merck.
They got him about, 4, 5 yards right there? Yeah, I think you got him about 5 yards there.
Yeah.
Hey, I called it.
Yeah, you did. You did call it. So 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Good drive to start, but this is where we want to finish. Slot left, T formation. There's going to be the pass. Jay Sean's, is he open? He's going to try to get it. Oh, and let's see who comes down with that. Did they give it to Jay Sean? That was like a head top as either an interception or a touchdown. Let's see who they're going to give that to. Touchdown!
Oh, yes. There you go. Touchdown. What was that? That was at the 30, correct? So
that was a 30-yard touchdown. As that kid, I didn't see the number for Big Spring. I think it must be number 20 as he's over there. He had position on Jay Sean. Jay Sean had to go over the top on him, and you see Carter Lee over here tapping his head because the kids these days call that a head top.
There you go.
Yeah, they call it a head top. As he did, he had to go over the top, and it looked like they both came down with it, and it was kind of a fight for the ball.
Exactly.
Right there on the bottom, and he got it.
But usually I think the ref is told, hey, offense gets that play, right?
Yeah, I think it's the tie goes to offense. There's Jay Sean. He's going to go around the corner. And I think they got us at the false start.
False?
Or they just weren't ready. I didn't see a flag.
No, I think the back judge was calling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
False start.
So let's see if we're still gonna go for it.
Man, the way Covington can kick though, I think here you kind of go for the extra point, right?
I would too, and that might be what they're doing right here. Yep.
Good call.
Yeah. So Mustangs are winning 6-0. However, they have 46 left in the first quarter. Extra point pending as Cade Adams throws a touchdown pass for 30 yards to Jayshawn DeBose. Here's the snap. Hold. Up. And good, right? Nope.
No good.
Man, I must
He
have
missed it
wide.
left.
Yeah, missed left. So Mustangs score 8:46 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs leading 6-0, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I go on her time, dude, I'll be late too.
Yeah, same thing.
That's the way you start the game, though.
Yeah, long drive.
That's the way you start the
Still
game.
wish, that might have made it had they kicked it from the original spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would have went in. Yeah, you're right. Man, Jay Sean's on that mic. That's far not good.
Maybe just trying to keep it warm. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Fumble.
They landed on it. And we're back here as the Mustangs are leading 6-0 here in the first quarter. Just kicked off. They muffed the kick. If you can muff a kick, I know you muff a punt. But anyways, they dropped it, but they were able to fall on it right on the 30-yard line. It looks like is where the Big Spring Steers are going to start out. So Big Spring Steers coming out. Mustangs defense getting their first crack at it. They're going to come out on the spread. Looks like number 10 is the quarterback. 13 is the running back. There's that sniffer back right there in front of the running back.
Got motion.
They're going to run a motion. They do run the jet sweep a lot. Their sub-varsity did. It's going to drop back for a pass. Looks like a screen down there at the bottom. He's going to get it. He's across the 35. Dalen Jeffcoats makes the tackle about 8 yards down the field, maybe 7.
That was actually set up nice. They had a screen up top to the running back and a screen
Looked
down
like
to
they
the
ran
receiver.
2 screens, right?
Yes.
And if the top one wasn't there, they're already snapping the ball right up the middle. Dalen and Sammy Saldivar get that ball as he does get the first down.
Okay, first down.
But that first play, if the first screen wasn't there, he looked down to the bottom and got that. So
Oh, flag. Who's the flag on?
that's going to be on Big Spring. It looked like I see it. Umpire or the referee looking at them. Yep.
Oh, he's looking at 52.
Yeah. So there was no pushing. So it had to have been something that was said.
Hey, but you know what I like about this is we've seen it in previous weeks, right? Not trying to get on the refs, but it's like, hey, there's a warning, just
Yeah,
a warning.
yeah,
and now it's automatic. Hey, boom, 15
You're
yards.
7 games in, and I
Yes.
think it was 13. That's why 13's
Oh.
getting pulled off the field. Let's see if the coach is going to give him an earful. Here they go. They're going to be 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Running back aside the quarterback. It's a little sniffer. Say the sniffer's like a fullback, right behind the line.
Yes.
Is what he is. It's going to be 1st and 25. As now,
What's
I think.
going on here?
See, I think they're thinking that it should be 1st and 10. No, it happened after the play, so it should be 1st and 25. Unless it happened during the play, then it'd be 1st and 10. But if it happened after the play, it should be 1st and 25. But no, they're moving the chains back, so they're giving them 1st and 10.
Wow.
But ball back on they've lost 5 yards total since they got the ball. Drop back for a pass. It's gonna go deep. Or nope, he runs like a stop. It looked like he was going to go deep, but he ran like a stop route. But right at 10 yards, maybe 9.5. So it's going to be 2nd down. They're going fast. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. And they're going to snap. I didn't think they were set. And he's up the middle. He's going to be, nobody's there. Let's see if we can catch him. Raiders chasing him. Let's go. And he does catch him. But that's a big run right there as he gets down to the 21-yard line, the 20-yard line. As that's a 50-yard run. And they're already lining up again. Our defense needs to get there. So Robert's lining up. There's going to be a quarterback draw right up the middle. Fitzgerald takes a hit but gets him down. Yeah,
I don't know where Fitzgerald was in that last play on that big run.
Yeah,
he wasn't in center field.
You're right. They're already lined up. Now they hand it off up the middle. Number 20, and he's going around. That Dalen Jeffcoats makes that tackle. And they're moving fast, and I think they seen something in our film because I didn't see this when I watched film on Big Spring. They're already lined up again. Sniffer back. Same play. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's right up the middle. He likes to lower his head.
He does.
Yeah. As he gets 3. So it's going to be a 1st and Man, our scoreboard can't even keep up
It
right
should
now.
be second.
I don't even think our chains have caught up. I don't know where they got a first down. It's
should be
second and
second
6.
down, yeah.
Second and 6 right now.
Oh, hold on.
They got to give Sammy Saldivar time to get off the field.
He doesn't have a helmet on. Did they?
Yeah.
Were they able to sub right there?
No, so when your helmet comes off, the
You gotta
referee
come-
sends you off.
Yeah.
So the play is stopped until then.
But did we get another guy on
Yeah,
the
we
field?
do have
Okay.
another guy on the field.
Okay.
So here they go. They're going to
Third
line
down.
up. Now they're in motion. They're going to 2 receivers to the top, running back to the left of the quarterback. They're going to fake it. He's going to throw it. He fakes the throw. He's coming around the left, and he gets in for a touchdown.
That's a hard one. That's a pick your poison because that sniffer back was the one he kind of leaked out, and he was going to be the one to hit. Which I thought too when I was talking to Colton. I said, man, that sniffer back. If they watched film, Greenwood did it to us all game long.
They did. And that pass will be there. That snap was up, and it was good. But let's see, they're stopping the play.
I don't think the ball was set, and they didn't have time to.
I think Big Spring, if you're asking me, they're going probably too fast for their own good. But I mean, they scored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think there's a couple of times where they're not set. You know, an offense has to be set for a full second. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and they're not set, but we'll see if we can get them with that later. So that one, ball's up and good. Yep, extra points good. So Mustangs trailing 6-7 with 6:46 left in the first quarter. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri Dillon, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Man, that was fast.
Very fast.
Trying to make sure I can get the whole field without having to move up and down. So, right now. Man. And we're back as the Steers just kicked it off. Raiders going to get that at the 20. He ends it off. They're going to get it to Jay Sean down here on the bottom. He's around the 35. He's at the 40. He makes one guy miss. He's going to be gone. And nope, he gets down to the 40-yard line and gets pushed out of bounds. I want to see how. I didn't feel like he ever hit his full speed, but I think he was going to try to get past that kicker.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, kind of like he had like just a little hitch, you know.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
He didn't want it.
He's not quite kicking it into gear, right?
Yeah.
But he gets all the way down to the 40 to the 37.
37, yeah.
Oh, Big Spring is where we're starting. So
Good kick return.
Good
Yeah.
kick. You know, they run that. Raider got it. He
Yep.
goes and hands it off to Bruce.
Yep.
Bruce holds it, and then 2 people go by him, and he either hands it off to the first one or the second one.
And it was good blocking too.
Yep.
Two
There's going to be
formation.
the counter right there is Jay Sean as he gets to the 30 and he runs
Good
over.
run.
Yes, and he gets 10. He ran over poor kid number 8, I believe.
Might be 11 right
11?
there. Yeah. Yeah. That
Oh, he
kid,
got 11, yeah.
That kid got smashed.
Yeah, he did. 6:28 left in the first quarter, trailing 6-7 against the Steers.
Good drive right here already.
Yep. Good field position, slot left, T formation. There's a kind of a fumble of a snap.
There. Who's that? Is that Merck?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go,
Merck,
Merck.
and he's gone.
Ride it in.
But man, what I liked on that one is who is that? Is that Braden?
Yeah, it's Braden.
Braden Williams was down. No, number 15. That's Asher Tellez. No, is it Taylor? That's what's his name? Who's number 15?
It's Taylor.
Taylor. He was down the field and he was just pushing the kid.
I think that was 22 for Merck right there.
Yep.
If my math was right.
So slot left, T formation. There's gonna be Leroy. He's going around the top side. Is it 2 to 3? Maybe 4. They're gonna get him down at the 4.
He might have got 4 yards there.
Mustangs are going a little fast.
I like it though, man. It's
Yeah, I do too.
Uh-oh.
Number 19.
Oh, okay, he's good. I was like, who's holding their arm kind of hanging down? But he was good.
Yep. 5:37 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs on the 4-yard line, second down. Leroy, or who? See, that was Merck up the middle. That was that misdirection got me.
Yeah, he
That's
got
Merck.
about two there.
Yeah, he got two. He got stood up right there in the middle.
But he fell forward.
Yeah, he did. He always does. See, we got Cole Robinson
yeah.
bringing in the play. Third down and 3 or 2.
What do you think here? Maybe T formation. Look,
yeah.
Maybe the same play to the left, that 45 stretch or something.
Let's see what they got. There's Jay Sean, the jet sweep. Nope. It's
Nope.
going to be Leroy.
Leroy.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Leroy gets in
Easy.
with a touchdown. So the Mustangs are going to go up now 12-7 as the Mustangs scoring 5 plays or about 8 plays, but quick after that good kick return.
And
There's our lights.
That's the cool thing. And it all started with that kick return right there.
Yes,
that was good.
It did. Yeah, so 12-7 with 4:58 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs are going to go for 2 as we didn't get that extra point the last time. See if we can extend it to 14-7. It's two wings. There's going to be Mark up the middle, and he gets it.
Easy.
Yep, he gets it. So it's going to be 14-7. 4:58 left in the first quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KECTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
I don't know where that.
She's right here. Well, I just saw that she said she was up there, and I'm like, why isn't she down there?
She gets those assigned seats.
Is that where y'all got them?
I guess, yeah. For
Well, that's Jessica has room. Those are all her assigned seats down there too. She's probably telling me.
Yeah, come down there. Who's the lady with the bonus? That's Sylvia?
Yeah, Sylvia's the one that, and then her sister, Stephanie.
Dia Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. So our defense is going to have to be ready for some speed.
So what I was thinking in my head is it's like, hey.
And we're back as the Mustangs are now winning 14-7 here with 4:58 left in the first quarter. There's something technical going on here as we're lined up for our kickoff, but the ref on the top side's talking to one of the coaches, and they're looking at maybe, I don't know what they're looking at.
I don't know what they're looking at either. On this game, though, we talked about it. Big Spring's 80% run, 20% pass. We're pretty much 99% run, right?
Yeah.
And now this seems like it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly
Like,
right.
boom,
Yeah.
they're going down the field.
You're right,
so.
it's going fast. Whatever they were doing over there, they got it figured out. Now our kickoff team is ready to go. Dalen kicks off for the Mustangs. Sammy does that fake onside kick, and it's going to be a high kick. Going to land, they let it go out of bounds.
Oh.
It goes out of bounds about the 25, but it's going to be they're going to get the ball on the 30 with that penalty. So Mustangs coming out, defense coming out, ready to go. They better, now we know what their game plan is. You
Yes.
know? I think that's something that they hadn't showed on film a lot, but we know, we saw that speed and lineup, or they got experience of that from last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
With Bushman. I remember
yeah.
Bushman come out and it was just go.
quick, yeah.
Big Spring must have picked something up off the film and they want to do it themselves.
And the screen, that looked just like Bushland.
Yeah.
Right? So they're picking
yeah.
stuff from people, and you
Yeah.
get it, you have to, right?
Yep.
It's a competition.
Well, good coaches get good stuff from other good coaches.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So now they're on the spread offense, 2 receivers on either side, quarterback's in the backfield by himself. He's gonna go in a motion. They're gonna snap it. He's gonna drop back. It looks like a fake screen. He's gonna come back down this way, and he gets it. He's going up the middle. He tries to make somebody miss. Alan Chavez makes the tackle.
Colton Stewart there.
And Colton Stewart there to help, but not before he got 5, right at 5 yards, and there they are again.
That's a big screen, too.
Mhm.
Hey, we got 2 outside. There you go.
Yeah, there's
Brady Kelly on
Yeah,
top.
they're gonna hand it right off the middle, and he's gonna get 5. He gets across the 40. He's reaching down to try to get to the 45, but I think they're gonna call him down at the 43. But there it is. They're already lined up again. The 2 receivers is taking one of our linebackers out.
Yes.
So drop back for a pass. There's a pick right there.
Pick!
That's Brady Kelly. He's setting up right there. As I was saying, it takes out one of our linebackers, and he doesn't go all the way out.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He stays about halfway. That kid ran like a 5-yard stop, and Brady was right there to intercept it. So Brady Kelly with an interception.
That
Mustangs are going to take over. Yep. Yeah, he didn't have to move much.
No.
Wherever he was at, they ran right into it, so they weren't really reading where Brady was at, and he was able to just lean forward, catch it, kind of a diving catch as he was falling while he caught it. But
Yeah, we saw him warming up. They kind of just run like a little hitch, or a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
curl. They
Mhm.
kind of all do that. So
Yeah.
he just stayed there. Stayed there. Great field position now. What are we on, the 46?
Mustangs taking over on the 46.
Oh, big spring.
4.5 minutes left. There's gonna be another pass
Pass.
right here, and see if we can get.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like
let's
this
see.
play. Oh.
He sets up and he hits Jay Sean.
Oh,
He dropped it.
man.
He did hit Jay Sean. That's kind of a different pass. We had layers right there.
We did.
We had a shallow drag, medium drag, and a deep drag, right?
Only thing I didn't like is that Adams is left-handed, so
Yeah,
he
so-
has to turn all the way
Yeah.
around to throw it,
Yeah,
going right.
He was rolling to his right, so you had to and he did. He stopped
He did,
it. He
yeah.
fired a bullet, and Jay Sean found a little pocket in their zone, and
Sat
it
down.
just kind of went through his hands.
Yeah. Hey, I like that play call.
Yeah, I do too. There's the I formation, and there's a handoff out of it as Jason Mendoza is who it's going to be.
Mendoza.
As he gets,
Five?
looks like he can get 5, yep.
I didn't even have Mendoza on my paper.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
That was that I formation, and we handed it off out of it. We didn't toss it to the left. So that's a little wrinkle that we're seeing here.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Got Hervé Bejarano running the play in.
Hervé's a senior. There's a handoff to Jason Mendoza again, and that blast that we call, he gets himself. It looks like it's going to be 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 yards.
Man, they must have seen something too, the Andrews coaches, because it's there, right?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
there. It
It
looks
is.
like it's wide open, and they're falling forward.
So 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Yes.
Mustangs leading 14-7. Slot left. There's going to be Merck up the middle. He's just
Move those
pushing.
legs, man. Push
he's
that
just pushing
pile.
the pile, and he gets himself. It's going to be 5, 6 yards.
Man, that's why I enjoy watching Mark, man. It's always, it's just a little ball for a second, and then he might bust through and get 40,
Last week and this week, we're getting the dose of Merck that we saw last year and early this year.
Yes.
And maybe he's as fresh as he's been.
And this is when we need it the most.
Yep, you're right. It's going to be slot right, T formation. Jay Sean's going to go to the top side. He gets it, and he's going to. He gets stood up right there, right at about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets taken down as their right defensive end was able to get past that block and just stand him up.
Yeah, so whoever was pulling to hit that defensive end was on the defensive end's back.
Yeah.
So we overran that block.
Yeah, you're right. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. We've seen some lights today as Mustangs have scored 2 in this first quarter. There's Jay Sean at that blast, and he's gone.
Oh, yeah, touchdown. Easy.
He is. He's getting that's going to be a
30-yard.
30-yard touchdown for his second touchdown of the game. As that one, they move him away from his slot to his to the 4-back, and when they did, they just run that same play that you said that Jason Mendoza got some. And
Wide
he's
open.
gone. Yeah, wide open. Yep.
Yeah, and I still feel he has just a little hitch in his giddy.
Look, nobody's over here covering Dalen right here. Let's see. Somebody's going to get there.
Hey, but that kid's probably
6 inches,
5'10", maybe
6 inches smaller than Dalen.
Yeah.
See if they can
Throw it up.
Throw it up to him.
Oh.
That's Brady Kelly.
Nice.
Good play right there. As the
There it
Mustangs gets 8 on that drive, so it's
Oh,
going
hold
to
on.
be
There's
22-7.
a flag.
They're going to call some probably. I bet. Maybe they don't get it. So they do like that swinging gate, and
Oh, they're saying that he lifted the ball and threw it.
Oh, yeah,
he
you
has
got it,
to
you
throw
got
it from the ground.
yeah, you got it because. So the snap didn't go to the quarterback behind him in shotgun. It went sideways.
Yeah.
And you can do that, but like you said, it's got to be
On
pretty
the
much
ground.
drug off the ground.
Yeah.
But they said he picked it up and threw it, and you can't do that. So
I would, if I'm this coach though, I'm looking Dalen's way. Only reason being is that kid, like I said, he's probably 5'9". Dalen's what, 6'2"?
yep, yeah, 6'3" is where Dalen's sitting at now. So
Oh man, they're gonna kick that.
after the penalty, yeah, we're gonna kick the extra point and see if we can get it. He had the distance the last time. I guess
yeah.
he missed to the left.
Yes, and it looked good, right? Earlier.
I thought it was good. Yeah, but I'm looking from the side, so I don't know. Here's a snap down.
And it
That one looks good
is
too.
Good.
They do call that one
Good.
good.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
Mustangs leading 21-7 here with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
like seeing Zach back out there too.
He is out there, right?
Yeah, red gloves.
Yeah, we need to mention that because I knew he was thinking about
He
coming back.
was another one that was hurt. So
Yeah, well, they had thought he had lost his. They had thought that he lost his season. With he was going to need Tommy John. I think he still could elect for that, but he's like, I ain't playing sports after this year.
yeah, might as well play.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see Dylan keep going out the end zone or down, put it down to 5 or something.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like both kickoff and kickoff return, we play too many mind games.
Look right here. Nobody's gonna fair catch it. Oh! Did he get it?
Yeah,
That's Jace. Did Jace get it? Nope.
So the Mustangs and we're back, and the Mustangs just kicked off where we did a pooch kick where we almost got it. As the kid, nobody fair caught it, and you know, when you don't fair catch that, all the kids are close.
That's a fair game. Yeah, and I don't know if the coaches are gonna say, "Hey guys, we can fair catch these."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they need to. Anyways, and they dropped the ball. Jace Mendoza was down there, almost recovered it. It was real close, but Big Spring's gonna take over on the 30-yard line again. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, way out there on the top. Snipper back, running back. They're gonna hand it up the middle. Dalen comes up from behind and gets him, and does not let him go anywhere.
There you go. Take him to the ground.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who is that
Who's on the ground right there?
That's Allen.
Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, it looks like he's good to go. So here they come up to the line of scrimmage as they did get
Man, they're
3.
going fast.
Yeah. Same formation.
Oh,
That running back wasn't even ready. His,
Man, ball.
Yeah. The running back wasn't even ready as he's still buckling his helmet, and they snapped the ball, and I don't know if they were going to toss it to him or if it was all that fake toss, but he gets 2 yards, the quarterback on the keeper. So 3rd and 4. There's a handoff to the running back up the middle.
Oh, he got hit by Dalen.
Yeah, Dalen.
Ooh, that's a good spot right there. I didn't think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
He got hit pretty hard right there. Somebody needs to get off the field right here.
Hurry.
He is off. So
they call
it's going to
timeout.
be 4th and 3.
Andrew's timeout.
Yeah, we had it.
Yeah, we did.
But it's going to be 4th and 3 as, they go fast, so I'm trying to keep up here, but they run up in the same formation. They have the receiver up at the top really isn't doing nothing.
No.
Receiver down here on the way bottom is really not doing nothing. Now, the inside receiver is my motion, but they have a running back next to the quarterback and shotgun, and then that sniffer either right in front of them or on the other side, like a fullback, but on one side or the other.
Yeah, and I think you said it earlier. You said, man, they're going too fast for their own good.
Yeah.
The running back was trying to buckle his chin strap.
Yep.
He's getting a fair. He could have been getting the ball there.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah, so
right?
he's still buckling his chin strap, and they snap it, and the quarterback looks at him to toss it, and I don't know if it was a fake all the way or if he really was going to toss it and realized this dude ain't ready.
Yeah, like, oh, man.
So he just turned up the field, so yeah, and it worked the first drive against the Mustangs. We weren't ready for it.
Yes, yeah.
Here they come in that same formation, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. They got a running back to the right of the quarterback, sniffer in front of them. They tried to get us to jump off sides. It did not work. Minute and a half left here in the first quarter.
Let's see what
See
they're
if
doing
a pooch
right
punt
here.
maybe?
That's
or-
what I was thinking,
yeah.
maybe. That's the sign he gave.
They're on the
Let's see.
37-yard
Oh, no,
line.
they're
He drops
passing
back
it.
for a pass. He's going to chunk it deep.
Oh! Picked off.
Is that
There you go,
Raider?
Raider.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's
Raider with
running
the
it
pick.
back.
He's running it back now.
He's across the 50. He's coming across close to us. He's across the 40. He's still running. And he gets down to the 30. He's still
Let's
going.
go.
It's going to
Go,
be
go,
pick
go,
six.
go.
The Raiders going to get back for a
Touchdown.
touchdown. The Raider gets an interception and he runs it back for a touchdown. And with 1 minute left, or minute 11 left here in the first quarter, Mustangs are now leading 27-7.
What's this? This coach right here is yelling about something. What's going on here?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We walking
Hey,
it back
maybe?
right here?
No. The ball spotted on the 3-yard line for the extra point.
What are we doing? Are we good or?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's a flag. Okay, I see the flag over here.
Where's
to the left
flag?
side.
Oh
yeah, okay.
man. Maybe that's what he was. That's what blocking the back. Is that what they call it?
I didn't see it.
Let's see. Let's see right here. That was, but we got the ball.
Yeah,
So
it's our
it's
ball. I think the
Mustang
penalties
ball.
after the flag. Raider.
Blocking the back.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
That's hard.
Well,
I mean,
it happens because Raider got the ball and he goes to the top side of the field, and then he's coming back. When you reverse field, a lot of times that happens.
Yes.
You're blocking this way, and then the reverse the field. Not Raider's fault. He's looking for the hole to run, But you got to be a little more disciplined as a blocker when the field changes, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Either way, though, Mustangs get a big interception right there by Raider Harvey as, and that might have worked out how Big Spring, when we scored a touchdown, I was going to say that backfired on them. But a deep pass on 4th down, an interception that worked out like a punt.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
but right here, it's only like a 10-yard punt,
Yeah.
right? Give or take.
they were on the 30, I believe,
30?
around there. So,
Okay.
little, not bad of a punt, but Mustangs take over here. There's going to be Jay Sean on the counter. He's going to get to the 47-yard line.
Got a 4-yard run.
Yeah, 4-yard run.
That was a different formation right there. Did you see that?
Yeah. So 1 minute left. Mustangs leading 21-7. We got a 2nd and 6 going on right here. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs are going left to right.
I don't know who this coach is down here on our side in the white hat, but man, he has a lot of energy. He's yelling. I know that for sure.
Here you go. Slot to the left. There's going to be that blast to Jay Sean. He's still
he got
going.
through. He got through.
He's going down to the gets down to the 41 on the other side. So that's going to be a
The 47 to the
9.
41.
Yeah, that's a 12-yard gain. Mustangs driving. Half a minute left here in the first quarter.
I don't know if you
Ball's on
know,
the 41-yard line.
but the Big Spring coaches, they're literally almost out to the numbers.
Yeah,
Then
they
they
are.
back off, but they're still in the field.
There's that T formation right there, and Jay Sean's going to get it right up the middle. Kind of the same play, just a different formation. He gets 1 to the 40-yard line.
I don't like that play particularly because we're I don't know if you're reading the defensive end or what you're doing, but 7 is the defensive end for Big Spring, and he's standing there and he can almost take the handoff, kind of like what happened to Bushland, right?
Yeah, when Bushland, yep, they did take it.
And he's just standing there and he's waiting, he's licking his chops, and he makes the tackle. So he probably needs to be somebody we're blocking.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, so the Mustangs are going to end the first quarter leading 21-7, as that's the end of the first quarter. So we're going to take it back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Sonic Drive, man. Sponsors our Sonic Player of the Game. Sonic Drive.
Yeah, that play for Big Spring though, that pass, the quarterback, because the quarterbacks we've been seeing, they have some touch, right?
Yeah,
you know,
he
we've
just
seen
chunked
some
it.
really good quarterbacks, and that one he just threw it up
Because I think he had him.
on that post. Yeah.
He had him on the post.
Here we go, back up to the ball.
Yep. 2nd and
Second
9.
and 9.
Oh,
he
he
dropped it.
snap. He does get it tossed to Bo.
Oh, there you go, Bo.
Bo's he's gonna go score, I think. He gets across the 10, gets down.
Oh, that way to lower that shoulder right on the
in?
1. No, he's at the 1.
Yeah.
So that was a.
And we're back here as the Mustangs just had their first snap of the third quarter, and we just got ourselves a 40-yard run by Bo Hudson, 39-yard run as they just toss it out to the left side, and Bo gets down. It's a 39-yard run. Ball was on the 40, so
Yeah, it was a botched snap too.
yeah, botch snap, and they just turned around and tossed it real quick to him, and Bo was able to get around the corner and almost score as he lowered his shoulder. The young sophomore lowered his shoulder and almost fell in.
He's a change of pace we talked about.
Yep. So they're gonna give it to Jay
Jay
Sean,
Sean,
and he
touchdown.
falls forward for a touchdown. Yep. So just like that, the Mustangs go score in the 2 plays into the third quarter as we're gonna go up 27-7.
And there goes those lights, guys. If you're here, that's awesome. If you're on the other side of town, hit us up on Facebook if you can see them, because I bet you can.
Yep, I bet you can.
Let's see what they decided here. 2-point or
It might be
extra?
they're huddling, so they're in a huddle for regular offense. So it looks like
there
they
you
might
go.
be going to
There goes Cole Avison.
yeah. So we're gonna go for 2 here as the Mustangs are leading 27-7. 2-point conversion pending. We got ourselves a receiver out here to the left side. Jet sweep to Jay Sean, see if he can get through on the corner, and he does. See if he cut up and get in, and he doesn't. He does not cut it. Wasn't able to lower his shoulder and get in. So the Mustangs are gonna have a 27-7 lead here with 11 and a half minutes left in the first quarter, and that first quarter kind of going fast, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. That took off, right?
Yeah, it did. And it was kind of after our drive.
Yes.
We had a drive where it was slow and methodical, and we went down and scored.
Mm-hmm.
And then Big Spring gets the ball, and it was go, 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 go. And then the Mustangs get in. It was like 4 or 5 plays and score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of been back and forth since that first drive.
I mean, you thought, I told you, I said, man, this might be a shootout with 2 running teams. That's kind of crazy.
You're right, but Mustangs have found themselves on top here early in second quarter.
I don't know what's going on with Big Spring, but there's nobody around. The 20 has his helmet off, walked on, walked off.
Yeah. There they go.
I don't think Big Spring could sustain that pace through this whole game.
Yeah, you're right. They're really trying to go fast, and even in not only their offense, it's their defense. So when they don't get a first down, it's so fast that their defense got of real time, less than 5 minutes left of rest, and then they're back out here.
Oh yeah.
So.
And that's hard for a defense, especially when you're down, right? I mean, it makes it harder on you. Let's see if one of these kicks will come back in our hands.
Yeah, they dropped 2 kicks, and the first one they were able to pick up. The second one we almost got it. So here's the kick. It's gonna be high, same as it was last time. It's gonna land in front of them.
Oh, that's
they dropped that one too.
Get it.
Yep. As he just had to fall on it. I know somebody, I think it was Colton Stewart, was coming in hot.
Yeah, he hit him. And I thought to myself, too, I said, man, look at that big target in the middle of that field.
There's another flag, and I think that's going to be on Big Spring, or maybe on Brady Kelly. I see him throwing his hands up. I think the chirping is what's happening, and cooler heads got to prevail here. As this has been a problem with this team, in past games. I say a problem. It's arose a few times, and these unsportsmanlike conducts as Brady's coming off the field. I think he's explaining to see what he's.
Oh, I think he said I told him scoreboard.
Yeah.
Which that's what I would tell my players. Hey guys, look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Do what you got to do on the field, and let's just handle it that way.
Yeah, he was explaining it to coach right there. So let's see.
No, it's 15-yarder on us.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it's on us, but it should be from where they ever. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it went from the 30.
No,
yeah.
it wasn't. It was from where they fell on the ball.
Yep. There he goes. He's going back now. Let's see what they call. Oh, is he going to call anything? Or he just coming over to tell Harvey what it is? Let's see what he says. I don't think they called the penalty yet.
Yeah, I think they just walked off 15 yards, so.
Man, it's like we talked about. Big
Yeah,
Spring's
Big Spring's
on the ball, ready to go.
Yeah. And then, let's see.
The White Hat's not even ready. The ref's still over the ball. They're still talking. Yeah,
Harvey's getting an explanation.
Yeah.
The referee never really showed anything. They never said
They never said what it was, right?
Yeah.
See, he's kind of confused, like, hey, what's going on here?
So this formation that they're in, if I was Big Spring, I'd huddle so we couldn't. But Richter's was able to line us up because it's a formation we hadn't seen yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
They have two receivers,
sniffer,
3 bunch right there, the sniffer and 2 receivers, and they just toss it out trying to get outside. And Dalen's right there, I think, make that tackle. Yep, it was Dalen. They just tried to toss it outside.
They're trying to go fast here, man. It doesn't make any sense to catch us
Yeah,
off
the
guard.
same formation, 2 receivers real bunched in. There's a counter play right there for number 13. Dalen again making that play.
Wow.
He tackles him behind the line of scrimmage, but he gets 1, so it's going to be a 3rd and 9.
I don't understand what Big Spring has.
Well, I mean,
if it pops one play, maybe.
Here you go. They're going to snap. It's going to be a pass. He's looking for the screen. There's a pick.
Oh, there it is.
That Colton
Take it.
Stewart.
Colton Stewart.
Colton Stewart's going to get a pick
Touchdown.
6 right there as he read that from the start.
Oh, yeah.
The quarterback kind of saw it, and he didn't throw it right away, and then he did throw it, and Colton's right there to get that interception. So Colton Stewart with the interception.
I think it was a 48-yard pick 6.
Yes. Mustangs are now leading 33-7 here with 10:47 left in the second quarter. So still early, and the Mustangs are extending this lead now.
So, like I said, man, they're going too fast, right? I don't even know if the kids from Big Spring know the play.
Yeah, you're right.
Because 13 didn't like he was trying to catch the ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's really going on that side. And one thing I want to say too is, hey, this isn't Kermit.
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
This is a different kind of ball club you're going against here in Andrews.
Yeah, and Kermit, who they played last week. So 10:47 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs leading 33-7. 2-point conversion pending, and Leroy's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. So Mustangs leading 35-7. 10:47 left here in the second quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTFM 105.5. I'm Dimitri with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Hey, y'all have is the trailer at the house?
Yes.
I might go by there and grab that
Okay.
trailer
I
tomorrow.
told Jessica, I was talking to her about it. She said she hadn't offered anybody, but we didn't know who would be able to want to stay 2 games. I meant to ask in the group. But we need somebody to be, because.
Oh, yeah.
But I was telling her that the first game, it's back to back, but it's on different fields.
Oh.
But the fields are right next to each other.
Is it the ones we played before?
Yeah, Reyes Mossburn over there by that baseball field.
And they run like this,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So if you run out right there, you can just turn it around, run out, and then when that second team runs out, you can load it up and go.
Yeah, you're gone.
You know,
yeah.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are leading 35-7 here with 10:45 left in the second quarter, sorry. Mustangs extending the lead as we just got a pick 6 by Colton Stewart. As,
Great play right there.
Now we're getting our kickoff. Let's see. Dalen Jeffcoat's going to onside kick it. Let's see.
Oh,
it touches them, so now the Mustangs are going to get it.
Oh,
they're going to say
what
that.
are they going to say? They're going to say Dalen was offside?
No, I don't know if they're going to say offside or if they're going to say we touched it first. That's weird.
No way.
Oh, offside.
Oh, man. Folks on the radio, if you could have seen that kick, that's about as good as you can do it.
Yeah, that was, if we wouldn't have been offsides, we get that because that kid come in diving.
Yep.
Usually you have to wait. I don't know if that would have made it 10 yards.
I don't think that was 10 yards.
No, I don't think it would have made it
touched
10 yards. And he comes in diving and he touches it, and then we got on it. But with us being offsides, that negates it.
Oh, hold on.
So we're going to re-kick because
Re-kick?
they have to take that re-kick because if not, we get the ball, right? So,
Oh,
yeah, so
I
you
got
have to take the re-kick. So the Mustangs are going to move back 5 and re-kick from there. So we'll be kicking from the 35.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. That would have been a great one right there. Man, these guys might want to move up 5 yards, right?
Yeah, they should. Yeah, there they go.
Oh, there they go. Okay. Man, I would dump it right here at the 45.
Yeah.
Man. Just barely kick it over their heads. Oh, no, this kid's scooting back in the middle. 34.
Yeah, he's been
Pittsburgh.
doing that.
That's John Murphy, sophomore.
There's that pooch kick that's going to land right there. Ooh, it's in no man's land. Oh, man, I moved the camera too far. As that one didn't bounce forward, didn't bounce back. He just laid it there like a golf shot.
It's a dud.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see this defense.
Yeah, let's see who we got out here. I think it's
Got Brady Williams out there at defensive end.
Yep. Braden, we got 4 down linemen is what we're playing with right now. We got 2 inside linebackers. We're only playing 1 safety. That's what we got. We got Xavier Cruz is at safety.
Martinez on the defense of Guillermo, and I don't know who the other guy is right there. I can't see that number.
Is that Kobe Glass, 33? There's going to be a handoff up the middle. Dalen misses the tackle as he spins out of it, and he's going to get 3 yards probably. Dalen come flying in with his head down.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
If he has head up, he makes that tackle.
That was a 4-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. They're already lined up, same formation. Sniffer back. They're going to fake it. Quarterback goes up the middle. And Braden, who's that? Stops him about 2 yards down the field, but it was one of the D linemen. Let's see, I think it was 40.
I think it was Andrew Martinez.
Yeah, maybe Andrew Martinez, yeah. So, 2-yard gain.
I can't tell who the kid in the gray with the gray shirt undershirt is. Is that it's 30
I
something?
think it's Kobe Glass. Then he's going to get that one outside. Dalen makes the tackle right there as he does. He almost got juked, but
if he doesn't make that tackle, that kid
that
gets
kid
the
gets
first
the
down.
first down. Yeah, so he was tossed it to the left and he was trying to cut back in, and Dalen barely gets his thigh.
4th down.
Yeah,
right here.
4th down. So it's going to be 4th and 3. Drop
Pass.
back 4 pass. It's going to be a screen. Let's go. He does catch it. We're going to be there for a tackle. Raider Harvey makes that tackle
There you go.
as he holds him
Good
down
job.
for a no first down. As it was one-on-one with Raider right there on the outside. They're running back number 22 and Raider Harvey, and he's able to get that tackle. So the Mustangs have them turn it over on downs.
On their side of the
Yeah,
field.
on their side of the field. So the Mustangs are going to take over on the 45-yard line of Big Spring.
Great field position again. We got Cole Iverson running the play in here.
Yeah.
Max Pierce up to the ball. T formation
Just
left.
a- just
Run to
a
the
second.
left. Jace Mendoza with the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 yard. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
There's
look.
a penalty
Flag right here on
I don't know
2.
if it's going to be on number
Hey,
2 or Carter Lee.
Hold on, Carter. Let's see. Hold on.
they were wrestling over here during the play, and they were kind of throwing each other down. And I think they got one of them. I can't tell who they got on it.
Usually the second man, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess it's
It
on
looked-
Big Spring.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been on number 2 as when they threw it. It was after Carter had got thrown down, but not to say he wasn't thrown down before.
Let's see what this is.
But this is like I think the 4th unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on both teams.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's on Big Spring.
it is on Big Spring. So the
Number
Mustangs
2.
are gonna go at 15. So. You know, I mentioned to Coach Harvey is like so in middle school. The middle school doesn't play every team the high school plays. Like they didn't play Bushland.
Yeah.
They didn't play Wichita Falls Memorial. So they play Big Spring twice in 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
Our U team plays Big Spring growing up.
Yeah.
You know, so by the time you're seniors, you've played Big Spring. You know,
Oh yeah.
15
Bunch of
times, 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so and you're very familiar with each other. There's slot right T formation. There's gonna be Jace. It's gonna be a pass. He just throws it away, and let's see if they hope they don't call on intentional grounding.
Man,
Let's see.
the bad
See if
thing
they call it.
about this is that Covington and Jay Sean were wide open.
Yeah, but he
So
was
if-
rolling to the left.
Yeah, if
They
he
were
just-
on the right side of the field.
If he looks up the field at all,
Yeah.
just tosses one.
They're discussing intentional grounding. I think they're gonna end up. Nope. Let's see if they call it.
Nope, they didn't call it.
Yeah. There was no in my mind that's intentional grounding.
It is,
He turned
yeah.
around, he just chunked it, no receiver there.
Nobody there, yeah.
Yeah.
And like me and you talked about it, I love that play call. First down,
Yeah.
try to throw a pass, you know. But the only bad thing about it is, that, you know, we're having to fake a couple times to try to get that pass off.
Yeah, yeah. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. Mustangs are driving. 9:20 left in the second quarter. There's going to be the counter to Jay Sean. It's not there.
Man.
As number 50 for Big Spring is able to make that stop after a 1-yard gain.
If Jay Sean doesn't pick that up inside and maybe tries to bounce outside
Yeah.
a little, he probably has it.
You're right.
There's probably nobody there.
Number 50, Matthew Sandoval, the senior, making that tackle.
Who we got here? Tilla? Is it?
Tejas?
Tejas?
No, is that Taylor?
It's 19.
19, which is
Yeah, Tejas. Asher Tejas.
Asher Tejas. Slot left, T formation. There's going to be Jay Sean who's going to go to the top side, and he goes a little wider there. And he does get the yards as he gets down to the 21, so that's going to be a 6-yard gain. Yep. So it's going to be, it looks like a 3rd and 2 maybe.
Quarterback? No, it's 4th actually. 4th and 2. Here comes Cole Iverson with the play. Quarterback sneak?
Maybe 2 yards. They kind of stuck us up last time in the quarterback sneak. Let's see what we got. Nope, it's going to
There's
be
the blast.
Jay Sean to
Jay
the
Sean
blast.
for
Yeah.
a first down.
He gets to the 13 is where he's going to fall down at, so it's going to be a 8-yard gain. No, yeah, to the 13 is where he got, 8-yard gain.
6, right? 19 to the...
19 is where we're at.
Yeah, we're the 19.
They still had us on the 21 on the scoreboard. That's what I was looking at.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's going to be a first and 10 from the 13-yard line. 8:14 left here in the second quarter. Sorry, this one's going a little slower. Jace Mendoza gets it to the top side. Runs into a little bit of a wall right there.
he might have
2, I think.
2,
Yep,
yeah.
he's down to the 11-yard line.
And I think Jace is like the ultimate changeup, right? When he gets in there, it's a lot of, he places his hand on the back and he kind of rides the block.
Yeah, he does.
And sometimes he's able to pop one.
So let's see, 7:45 left here in the second quarter. 2nd and 8. See who we got out there.
Early Bay run around the play in there.
Yeah.
Wing right.
There's going to be Jace. It's going to be a pass as he rolls out and he throws it. Jay Sean catches it right there up the middle for a touchdown. So Cade Adams fires a fastball right to Jay Sean, who ran that like a shallow drag right across the goal line. He catches it and goes in for a touchdown for their second connection. You know?
Yeah, it is.
So Cade Adams has 2 touchdown passes today.
If me and you got to talk about this game, I guess in pretext, you know, maybe a week ago, we would never think Adams would have 2
passing touchdowns, yes.
So
And,
I don't know who leaped out the other way, but there was a back that leaped out right.
Yeah.
Nobody went with him.
Yeah.
Right. We had the levels like we talked earlier.
So I think here's a 2-point conversion. Jay Sean's trying to get around and he doesn't, as he's going to get taken down.
Man.
No 2-point conversion. So it's going to be 41-7 with 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF 105.5. And we'll be back in 1 minute. I think the best thing about our passing is we've sent more than just one receiver out.
Yes,
You know, we're having about 4 receivers out there.
Yes, that's perfect. So like the levels drug everybody this way, and whoever that cat was outside, man. But I just don't know how. It's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, that and then him rolling to his left, and he was able to see Jay Sean come across, and he just stopped and threw a fastball.
Yeah. Yeah, we know he has an arm.
Yeah. What was it? Oh. Are they talking next door?
Yeah, I think he's next door. Man, this one, I mean, it's just kind of the same thing, which I think 34, I think I mentioned his name earlier, John Murphy. Mm-hmm. He'll probably drop back, but
yeah, he does.
I was still trying to make one of these guys field this ball.
Yeah, after we break our huddle,
And I don't know, tell them like, hey man, kick it even higher if you can, and see what they do, right? Maybe let us get there. What do we got here? Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's still. This quarter slowed down.
Yeah.
And we're back as we just kicked off another pooch kick. They're gonna catch it, and he misses it.
Oh.
It does go out of bounds. I think these kickoffs are making those guys work.
Yeah, they're nervous.
Yeah, so Mustang defense back on the field.
Man, you got your Mustangs leading 41-7 here against their first district opponent, Big Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great way to open district. Just keep on taking it to them the rest of this game.
Yeah, you're right. And you mentioned how our sub-varsity all put it to them like this, so if we can continue this.
Yeah.
7.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's going to be a snap, handoff right up the middle. He's coming around the right side. He gets 5 when he gets flipped up by Zach Cabrera. Yeah, I enjoy seeing Zach Cabrera back out on the field.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, back from injuries. So.
He did get 6 yards right there, and they're going to run the same play. Now he's got 2, maybe 3. It looks like he's going to get 3, so it's going to be a third and 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, even now that they're down, 6 touchdowns.
They're still going fast.
Fast,
There's a running back to the right side, sniffer back. They're going to run same play, but we're there to stop it that time. That's going to be, what is that, Brady Kelly that stops it in the backfield. Well, they might have lost a half a yard right there.
Maybe,
Yeah, so it's going to be 4th and, I think they're going to have to. 6.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. They fake it. The quarterback keeps it. He's going to try to get 2, and they do give him the spot as they get him to the 40. He does get the first down. That one was close,
Yeah, that was close.
Now they're already lined up. 2 receivers to the top, running back to the right or to the left of the quarterback, sniffer back to the right. Fake the pass or handoff. They're going to throw it deep, and he does catch it. He missed it as he tried to slide, and it just missed him as he was open. So that slows them down a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball's on their own 40-yard line. They're going left to right. 2 receivers to the top, 1 in the bottom. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off. He's going to try to, there's a holding. I'm surprised they didn't call it. But Dalen Jeffcoat's there to make the tackle. He's got to at least have 8 tackles today.
That was a tackle for loss right there.
And they held Colton Stewart to be able to get him around the corner, but Dalen was able to meet him and make that tackle. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. They're going to throw it through his hands right there as he was open again as they kind of run in the in route, I think on both of those passes, and he's there, but that one went right through his hands.
And it looks like they're going to run out the punt.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt as it's 4th and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Right there, Allen might have gave that guy just a little bit too much of a cushion because he catches that to first down.
Yeah, it's a first down. He was there to make the tackle if they do catch it, but you're right.
I think
punt team. I don't see a fake with it being a 4th and 10, but or 4th and 11, and they are punting it. There's a penalty. That's not a good punt, as it's going to go out of bounds, or it's going to go down about the 46-yard line.
Oh man!
Dalen and number 56
chucked into the ground.
Yeah, are sitting there wrestling. Number 56 being Brandon Rodriguez, the senior.
What's that?
I think it might have been either offsides or legal formation.
Oh no! What's he saying? He was asking our side if we wanted to decline it, right?
Let's see. Legal formation. That's what it was. Yep. So we're gonna decline that, and we're gonna get the ball at the 46. Our own 46 is where the Mustangs are gonna take over.
And this is our worst field position in the past couple drives.
Yeah, you're right. We've been on plus side all most of the game. So 5:57 left here in the first half. Mustangs are leading 41-7.
My dad told me they're only down 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, you're right. So here's a slot left T formation. Jay Sean's still in the game, but that's gonna be Merck or maybe I couldn't tell if that was Merck in the play, but
that's Bo.
Bo Hudson.
Bo
Hudson takes the handoff up the middle for 4 yards.
4 yards.
Yep. Merck's over here on the sideline with his helmet down, I see.
Is my mathing, but 7 times 6 is 42, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So estimated 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
right?
that's how many they need. There's gonna be Jay Sean gonna come around the bottom side in the counter. He made one man miss, just enough to be able to get 2. As he had to make that guy miss about the line of scrimmage, and then he was able to fall forward for 2 yards, I think. So it's gonna be a 3rd and 4.
Yeah. Like we talked to, if Jay Sean's not 100%, I'd be pulling him right
I'd
now.
be pulling him right now. It's probably,
Throw Evans out there.
I'd be pulling a lot of my starters here right now, or pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's going to be a toss to Bo. He's going to get around the top side. He's going to get around. He's across the 30 is where he gets taken out of bounds. So
from the what were we at, 47?
Yes.
Down to the 30.
Yeah, 48 to the 30. That's going to be
18-yard run.
Yep.
For Bo. Man, he just has some wheels too.
Yeah. That's where Bo's the best, I think, is when just getting around the corner, And that's why I thought it was, and he's done well at the 3 back as well, but, he's a change up from Merck, because that's where that's not one of Merck's type of runs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here's the I formation, and there's a false start that they're going to get us right there on the tight end. I think that was on Braden Williams as he went and got down and he took off. He was eager to go block. So
if I'm not mistaken, that's our first offensive penalty?
First false start.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we had a personal foul earlier. Right?
Yeah, we had something when we were going in the first quarter where we came back. But I think that's our false starts.
It's been
typically
up,
it's
right?
been in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So let's wait till the third quarter.
Yeah.
So 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Slot right T formation in the backfield. There's a fumble snap. See, and that is
that's what
happens.
hurts us. Yeah.
And I mentioned the third quarter. Usually we stack mistakes together, and that's exactly what just happened. We had the false start. Very next play we fumble. We fumbled the snap. I think we might have landed on it for no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 15. But we don't want to stack mistakes together. A football team, especially a high school football team, is going to have mistakes.
Oh yeah.
But you don't want to stack them together. You want to have that mistake and move on. As we fumbled that snap on the last play, so here comes Cole Iverson bringing in the play.
I think maybe Bo to the wide side down here by the Mustangs.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's possible.
There
Ball start again.
You called it. See, stacking mistakes together, and so now this drive is just a drive of mistakes. As we got down to the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, and now we had a false start, and then we had a fumble snap, and now another false start. And you called that play down to the wide side. That was going to be the toss to Bo down here to the wide side. So this is where maybe after that first mistake, the quarterback or whoever the leader of that offense is, all right, we got it. Now let's buckle down and let's not do it again.
Exactly, yeah.
So.
Yeah, and if that's Adams or if that's Jay Sean or something like
that.
Yeah, guys,
could be one of them.
We got to have a positive play here. Come on.
Yeah, and so that's where you just find yourself in the way. I said it after the first one. Now we're at a 2nd and 20. Ball on the 41-yard line. It's gonna be the blast, I think, with Jay Sean. Nope, it's gonna be the toss to Bo.
It's that toss.
And he's gonna see if he can get around the corner, and he does. See, there's not a lot of room as he tries to cut back and he gets down to the 30. So
man, he got who's that?
That's Tyson Valenzuela.
Tyson's helmet came flying right off.
So he has to sit out this play as typically with. I didn't see the hit on that. I wasn't sure if it was late, but it was about 10 yards down the field from where the tackle was at.
And you get there. I I know I'm always, I guess, harping on, why are we running the same play twice? But I would run that same play, but to the other side.
Yeah, just always go to the wide side.
Yeah, go to that wide side.
Mustangs are calling a timeout here.
The way our blocking set up too, we're built to get that.
Yeah,
right? We're built to kind of turn everybody inside and go outside.
And right now we have the speed with Bo on there, Jay Sean. That's probably what I would call our speed package. You know,
Yeah.
When you have Leroy and Merck, that'd probably be more the strength and the downhill running package.
And when you think about Jay Sean, you think, man, he probably has over 1,000 yards now, right? He's a great running back. But man, he's a great blocker.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's out there and he's throwing blocks for his teammates. And
You're exactly right. And he's looking to go. He's got a couple of D1 offers, and he's looking to go play in college. And they know he can run the ball.
Oh yeah.
But they want to know, does he do the other stuff? And that's one thing that we do see from him. And it's actually a really good role model for the younger running backs and stuff. And you can kind of say, look, this guy doesn't just run the ball. He's out there blocking.
He's blocking. He's 10 yards down the field.
Yeah, he is. He does it all. He's the top. And then obviously he has 2 touchdown catches.
Yeah.
So obviously he can catch the ball too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he has one touchdown.
Running, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. He has 2 touchdown runs. 1 30-yard and 1 1-yard touchdown.
And then he has 2 touchdown catches. So he's got 4 touchdowns.
4
today.
touchdowns total.
Leroy has the other another touchdown, and then.
Yeah. Yes.
So here we go. We got slot to the right, T formation. There's going to be Leroy to the top side. He's going to go up the middle, dives to the 25-yard line. So that's going to be a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 4 is what it's going to end up being after we had a 2nd and 20.
Yeah.
Now we got a 4th and manageable 4-yard line. Let's see what we come up here with.
And
there is a wide side.
Yeah, there's a wide side. This is what we talk about though, right?
Right.
Hey, positive yardage every
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
This will get you this position.
Yeah, you're right. So, see, Jay Sean's going to be in that 4-back spot. It's going to be that blast to him. So he gets the 4, and he does. He's
Touchdown.
gone. No, he just got wrapped up right there as he was clearing out to go to that touchdown. About the 15-yard line, they wrapped him up, and he falls forward to about the 12.
He's at
So it's a 13-yard gain is where they're going to spot it at the 12. Yeah,
They-
at the 13. So a 12-yard gain.
They had to grab, a shoelace or his belt on his. I don't know what they grabbed, but
Yeah, he's kind of running away from us. So
Yeah.
we were seeing the back of the pile, and you could see his head and top of his shoulder pads looked like he was clearing out. And then they grabbed a knee or
I don't know what they
or
grabbed.
something.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. There he is right there.
There's Leroy.
Leroy
Touchdown.
for a touchdown. Leroy getting himself a touchdown. So the Mustangs are gonna go now 47-7. Mustangs are leading here with 1:55 left there in the half.
There's those lights.
See if we're huddled up. Our offense is huddled up for. See, we're gonna come out. We're gonna have slot right, T formation. That's gonna be
Leroy again.
Same exact play. He's
Easy.
gonna get him for 2-point conversion. So the Mustangs are now up 49-7 here with 1:55 left in the half. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Thank you. Thank you. 155. I'll mention it at the radio. The band. I was going to mention the band.
Oh yeah.
I want to mention it on the radio too. High kick.
Oh.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are just kicked off as they're leading 49-7 as Leroy just tacked on his latest touchdown and 2-point conversion. So the Mustangs are 1:55 away from halftime, where we're gonna see our band.
Our band, yeah, they're gonna go.
To area?
No, so they got all ones. Was it last week?
Yes, and
And
I don't know the levels of band. Regionals? I think they're going to area now.
Yeah, they're going to area.
Yeah, I think is what I heard. But they're going on to the next level.
Yes.
And they got the highest score you could get in the round they were just in. I think all ones is what you call it.
Yeah, all ones. Yeah. We'll figure that round out.
Yeah, we will when they hit it. But we'll have their performance. You can't hear them, but you'll be able to watch them as they snap the ball. They're going to go deep. And let's see if they do have somebody behind our coverage.
And he caught it.
Catches it as they just ran past our safety. Xavier Cruz was out there in coverage.
Man, he did the CD, man.
Yeah.
I like it, but not down.
Yeah. So 1:47 left. They just get a first down. They're lining up already. So here's the
not
snap.
Set. They're moving.
Yeah, that did look like they were moving as the quarterback goes up the middle and he gets another first down.
Man, up top and the ref's right there. Number 9's not set. You know, it's
there's
just,
a flag right there, and I think they're going to call it on Big Spring for throwing that whatever Fitzgerald's walking by right there on the backside. There was like something on the white. He just threw it at one of our players.
Man, and Fitzgerald, he came down and he tried to lay the boom, but I think he got the worst part of that.
See, Cruz is picking whatever it is up. So it's a glove or a towel or something. And his mouthpiece.
Oh, his mouthpiece.
Yeah. So it was his mouthpiece, and Big Spring got it, and they just chunked it, and they're going to call that penalty on him. So this is a...
And it's undisciplined.
Yeah,
ball,
you know.
Like you get a big play, and then you do that, you know?
Yes, exactly. So now it's going to be second and... I think they're going to have it about 18, 16, something like that. Second and 15.
No, 15.
Yeah, so 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. See, the quarterback's looking at, the referee's barely calling the call.
Quarterback's asking, what do we do here?
Yeah, well, they're trying to go so fast, they got to give the referee time to announce the penalty. So here's the play. It's going to be a quarterback draw. And,
ball.
calls a fumble, and the Big Spring falls on it as he ran a quarterback draw. Brady wasn't fooled. He was there, and he punched the ball out. They dropped the ball, and one of their linemen fall on it. So it's going to be 3rd and 15. They're still not even back. One of their receivers are still in our defensive side as they're already lined up. Let's see. Yeah, 2 receivers to the top, running back to the left with a sniffer. Single receiver to the bottom. They're going to run that screen. It's not there. And another pick. Dalen's going to see if he can go score. And he does. He's nobody around him. And, he's got that speed block in the back that you do not have to hit. You do not have to make that block as they hit him. Dalen Jeffcoats is getting himself a touchdown, and we go block somebody 15 yards behind him. And that's.
Oh, Colton Stewart, he's the one that he had the block in the back there. Oh,
yeah, so that's going to negate the touchdown.
Oh. Man, don't touch him. There's no reason to. You could have just ran to the end zone and celebrated.
Yeah, nobody was catching Dalen.
Oh, man. Whew. Man.
That was it. And when you talk about an unnecessary block, that was Dalen's probably on the 5-yard line. The block happened on the
25 or 20?
Yes. The block was not. He wasn't even.
He was nowhere close to
Dalen was going to be at the sideline before that kid caught him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Man, I feel like that thing you were taught that. I mean, you just can't do that. Don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch him. Don't even get close to that guy.
Either way, Dalen Jeffcoats gets himself an interception. Mustangs take over here on the 29-yard line with 44 seconds left in the.
What's going? Oh, ball.
Yeah. So the Mustangs are gonna try to tack on another touchdown here if they can. The one thing I've noticed with the Big Spring quarterback on Colton's or whoever had that pick six a minute ago.
Yeah.
When that screen's not there, he panics.
Yeah.
And then he looks and then he throws it again. He throws it anyways. And that's what happened on Dalen's too. So there's the toss to Jay Sean. Flea flicker. We got number 1 way down there. He's wide open. Touchdown. Yes. That's Caden Mendoza, number 1 with his back on the field. And they get a touchdown. That's Cade Adams' 3rd touchdown pass right there as they hand off to Jay Sean. He tosses it back. The score's now going to be 55-7.
What was that at, Dimitri? Was that about?
It was at the 25, I think. 26-yard line, yep.
Awesome. Great play call right there.
Yep. I wasn't sure if he was going to get it there because he kind of threw it off the back of his foot, and he was able to get it there. So Caden Mendoza with his first touchdown, I think, of his career.
And add a way to track that, too.
Yes. And there's Leroy
with the 2-point conversion.
That is Leroy wrapping up with
Yep.
the 2-point conversion. So 57-7, Mustangs leading with 37 seconds left here in the second quarter, and so what a kind of a turn of events. And I was talking about if you want to look on Facebook, you see Dalen Jeffcoats over there giving me a peace sign. I don't know if he's giving me a peace sign, but he's doing it to the crowd. So he's having fun as the Mustangs are now leading 59-7. Kind of putting this game away as they're having a good time, but this is where you still got to play football.
Yes.
Still got to play football, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
If I had to guess, this is a little frustration of a couple of the butt kickings we've gotten these past couple of weeks, right?
You're right. Yeah, you're right. So the Mustangs are, easy lead right here, 59-7 here with 37 ticks till halftime. We're about to kick off again, Big Spring, and really this game's been chippy both ways. We've had an unsportsmanlike conduct. I think if you're playing an unsportsmanlike conduct game, they're winning the game. They've had about 5, we've had about 2, I think.
Yep.
But when you're winning like this, and the chippiness down there, one team's having fun, the other one's getting more frustrated. So you still gotta, you still gotta play with discipline.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna keep happening, right? I mean, there are gonna be more of those.
So here's the kickoff from Dalen. It's going to be another high kick. He gets it up the middle. He just falls. As Mustangs defense is going to take the field. 37 seconds left here in the half.
There we go. Who we got right there? We got Brandon Winfrey.
Brandon Winfrey's out in the field, and then for Alan Chavez, still have Dalen, and most of our starters are still in there. Zach Cabrera coming in.
We're going to run 2 safeties here.
Yep, with only 3 down linemen. So typically what we're doing is we're putting on a lineman and pulling off a safety is how we've been doing it. So
we got trips up to the top, tight end down in the bottom.
They're going to just run it up the middle. He's gets handed down, and Sammy Saldivar throws him down. As he gets, I think they're going to give him a yard. .23 seconds left and counting.
Same formation.
They're going to snap it. Yep, same formation. They're going to throw it. And they do catch it right there about 7 yards down the field. And Mustangs are swarming the ball now. As sometimes that's what you get to do. When you're up this high, you get to play free.
Oh,
you
yeah.
start swarming the ball. Now the 5 seconds left, 4. That might have been the last play. They do snap fast. Let's see if they're going to get another snap.
Nope.
And they do. They give them another snap. Nope, they don't. That's going to be halftime. So the Mustangs are going to go into halftime leading 57-7 here. Mustangs up big as we've needed a game like this, right?
Yes.
We kind of had a game like this going on against El Paso, the very first game of the season.
Yep.
Since then, the schedule's just been brutal. And but the Mustangs are coming out, starting district play, leading 57-7. So you probably couldn't ask for a better half right there.
At all, yeah. I mean, like now what I would tell the kids going in that locker room, hey, they're upset, they're down.
They're going to be talking crap.
Yep. So we don't need any unsportsmanlike penalties. So keep your cool.
Yep.
And say scoreboard and walk off the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do your job.
Yeah, just do your job. Now you want to start playing for reps and start getting ready. Some kids might be playing for stats. You're getting the win, first district win. So far, unless a major comeback happens.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, like we mentioned a minute ago, the band, if you haven't had a chance to watch them on our YouTube or Facebook. You won't be able to hear them. We'll work on that in the future, hopefully. But I'll tell everybody that our band wins halftime no matter what.
Yes.
Every game, right? So
it's the greatest in the land, right?
it is, yep. It's the Mighty Mustang Band. So we're gonna go take a break ourselves. The Mustangs are leading 57-7 at halftime, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Let's say 20 minutes. Yes, sir. We'll see you then. All right. Sergio's over. Meet you guys at that penalty. Oh, yeah. Dalen had a pick 6.
Yeah. I would too.
Bill, about 2 minutes. All right? Okay. I think you got time. We're not in no rush. The band's still out there. Oh, did you? Okay. And we're back here as the Mustangs are leading 57-7 here at halftime. We got about 3 minutes left. I hope you've been able to watch on either Facebook or YouTube and watch our band as they have that excellent performance that they do every halftime. They're really good at what they do, as they've gotten, I think, a 1 in their competition, and they're moving on to the next one as they just finished up, where our band is top notch, and I want to wish them good luck on the next level. So we're in a couple minutes. I think the teams are getting ready. Big Spring is coming out of the locker room. The Mustangs are already out of the locker room, getting ready to run out. As Dylan's just about to join me, as Mustangs are leading 57-7, as where we just piled up on some points. Really, I think all in that second quarter. As I think it might have been 14-7 going into that second quarter, and the Mustangs just opened it up. As Jay Sean has 5 total touchdowns, I believe. 3 catching touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns, as Cade Adams has 3 touchdowns throwing. Mustangs are rolling against the Big Spring Steers. There's Dylan, as he just joined us.
I'm back.
Yep, he's back. So Mustangs
Okay.
are rolling as in our first district game as 57-7, and was it 14-7 going into the second quarter?
14-7 going second quarter.
Yeah, and then we just
It was.
opened it up.
Yeah, just opened up
We scored
quick.
43 points in that second quarter. You know, the quarterback for Big Spring is struggling, throwing a couple pick sixes.
Yes.
Pick sixes that have got called back. But we had one, I think, that did count, and Brady Kelly, right?
We did, yes sir. Yeah, that was on the counted.
Yeah, so.
Oh no, it was Colton Stewart. I'm
Colton
sorry. He had
Stewart's,
the
yeah,
48 yard.
Colton Stewart's pick six counted. Mustangs, Dalen Jeffcoats had one, got called back for a block in the back, and then Raider Harvey, who was an impressive run back as he swapped fields and stuff, getting a pick six, but it was called back for a block in the back.
Yeah, I got a couple scores here, Dimitri. We got second quarter, which I'll update this later on, but we got Pecos losing to San Angelo Lakeview 15-14.
And those are the other two teams in our district, so we're keeping an eye on that one.
Yep, and then I have another one, just a score of it. Greenwood 34, Fort Stockton 13.
Dang.
Who else is in the area? Let's go
Seminole,
up
they
to-
playing?
It says 4A. It doesn't have
Oh, yeah,
Seminole on
Seminole
there.
D2, right?
We got 3A. I guess these are just scores in the area. Lamesa 14, Kermit 6.
Okay.
Alpine 6, Anthony 3. Odessa Compass is losing 3-14 to Crane.
Okay.
Let's see who else we got here. Let's go to 2A. We got Stanton 21, Merkel 7.
Nice.
Reagan County 14, Sonora 0. We have Irayan 21, McKinney 8. Wink 21, Starting City 0.
I'm seeing a couple of the 6A schools around here. Midland Bulldogs are leading San Angelo Central 28-17.
Yep.
Odessa High Broncos losing 42-0 to Friendship, who's a real good team.
I got 21-7 on that one.
Oh, I'm seeing third quarter. I guess mine's updated.
Oh yeah, yours is probably updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Midland Legacy and Odessa Permian Panthers, which is a old school rivalry, even a movie made out of it. Midland Legacy, 28-24 at halftime is what I'm seeing. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna also mention too. So I got the update on the band. So they got all ones in pre-UIL.
Pre-UIL?
Right? So this next Friday they go up to Amarillo for area.
For area, okay.
Yeah, so that's area. Yeah.
So then when you go to area, I think they're looking, because next week they're hoping to make it to the next round, and that kind of brings up a point that for next week the football game's on Thursday.
Yes, it's Thursday.
It's on Thursday on Halloween night, and Coach Boswell was telling me they moved it to Thursday so the band doesn't have to on Friday night have to get back late and then head to their next competition on Saturday. So we're anticipating our band. You know, we don't want to count your eggs before they hatch, right? But we're anticipating our band moving on to the next round after tomorrow.
And if you were here, or if you could hear it on YouTube or our Facebook page, those guys are awesome, man. I mean,
They really are.
You know, they got a bunch of solos down there. I saw trombone, trumpet, clarinet, and a flute, and it all sounded really, really good.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. So Mustangs, as we talk about, they always win. The mighty Mustang band always wins the halftime show. So now the Mustangs are taking the field as we received the first half kickoff. Now we're going to be kicking off here in the third quarter. Dalen Jeffcoat's still been doing those pooch kicks and onside kicks. See what they decide to do here. Is that one is more of a deep kick. It's going to go down to the 25. They get it. He's going to try to cross up the top of the side of the field. Gets across the 30 to the 35, taken down at the 36 is where they'll take over.
yeah, let's see what this defense just clamp down on them.
Yeah, yeah. I do expect to start seeing some of the starters start sitting. You don't want to get nobody hurt here with leading by 50 points.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I would suspect a lot of these guys are going to
Yeah.
sit. Here they come out, trips down to our side of the field, shotgun formation.
There's a
Low snap. Oh, false start.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's a false start as they
Yep, false start.
as they call the play dead. That was going to be a quick screen down here to number 8 here to the trips receivers. As one thing the Mustangs do, and we've questioned it, is 3 receivers down here. We only bring 2 down, two defenders down here, and we have a safety up
There's
top.
shades.
Yeah.
You know?
So, same formation. Let's see if they run the same play. They don't. As the quarterback's going to keep it, try to go up the middle, and that's going to be Dalen. And
A bunch of Mustangs.
it looks like Jacob Roberts, number 55, was there to wrap him up.
Man, that's tough on a quarterback too when you're asked to run that draw, you know.
Yep, you're right. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 here. Same formation.
Get back out here.
There's the screen. The number 8 gets it. We're able to pursue, and Brady Kelly's able to pursue. And who was that broke through that tackle? Was that Fitzgerald? Yep, that is number 5. So Brady Kelly and Fitzgerald and Zach Cabrera
yeah.
down there to make that tackle. So they do get 2 or 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. They still got the trips receivers to the right side. Big running back next to the quarterback, and they're going to drop back for a pass. He throws it, and he does get him up the middle, and he's going to get
right
the first down. Yeah,
marker.
that looked like it was run to the chains, turn in, and get that first down, and that's what they did.
Yeah, and it was an outside guy. So the 2 inside guys, they ran like post, and that outside guy just turned at the chains. It's kind of weird when Big Spring gets into formation, they don't get out of it.
Yeah, you're right. So now they got trips to the left. And they're going to hand it off, and he gets across the middle. It's Raider Harvey making probably, Raiders are cornerback. Typical cornerbacks don't like to tackle. This is his best tackling performance he's had.
Yeah, they don't have sizes, but Jeremy Minter, number 13 for Big Spring, he's a pretty big kid. Ooh, there's Sammy Saldivar with a tackle for loss.
Tackle for loss right there, and Brady Kelly.
Did they move back a yard? I think this referee is. That one didn't.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Oh, here you go.
Ball on the 49-yard line of the Mustangs. There's going to be a drop back, and he's going to throw it. Gets the end. He just runs to the chains, turn around. He's going to get across the 35.
That's kind of that same thing. There's only 2 guys out there, but there's 3 guys en route. That's hard, man. That's just, you're having to give that guy a cushion because other guys are going deep.
Yep. There's a run up the middle by number, is that 13?
Yeah, 13.
13. He's going to get another first down. So Big Spring got a little bit of drive going here as they're picking up some yards. They kind of stumbled at first, but they got that first down. Now they're just moving. Quarterback keeps it right here. He's going to go across the 15, or gets to the 15. Dalen takes him down right up around the 14-yard line. So 9:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. They're rolling as the Mustangs defense trying to clamp down here a little bit. There's 3 receivers to the top. They're going to hand it off, and it looks like we're going to make a tackle. Brady Kelly.
Yep, Brady Kelly.
Yep, and Colton Stewart cleaning it up.
Yeah, that was a guy on his back still making that tackle.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, I still don't like the way we're leaving ourselves exposed out there out wide.
Yeah, we are. We got 2 receivers, 1 safety shading up there. So they're going to run, fake the screen. They're going to try to go deep.
Oh, sack.
But we're going to almost get the sack, and then Guillermo cleans it up right there as I think Colton Stewart almost gets the sack. He gets out of the way, and Guillermo and Jacob Roberts go clean it up. So it's going to be a 3rd, and they lost a good 7 yards.
He pumped. They're going to fake that screen and go
Trying
deep.
to go deep, yeah. They didn't, but he didn't have time to run it. So 3rd and 18 here. There's a pass, and they're going to go the end, and they're going to catch it at the 5-yard line and a touchdown.
Nobody knows who's getting who because they're playing so soft, and that's hard, man. You're asking those guys to do a lot on the back end.
Yeah, so they run that. Just it looked like about a 7-yard in.
It's a skinny post.
Yeah, skinny post maybe, and they hit him right off the break. He catches it. It was wide open, so it's going to be 57-13 now as Big Spring gets a touchdown. Extra point pending here. And it's good. So the Mustangs are leading 57-14 here with 8.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football, KCTFM 105.5 radio. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. My words got jumbled up there.
So I heard the famous Ashton Figueroa out there in the crowd. He told the other kids, he said, "Hey guys, we scored 57 in the first 2 quarters. They could score 57.
Yeah, I mean, he's not lying, right?
He's not.
And they just come out and score like that.
Easy too.
Really, their first drive of the game, and that first drive of the 3rd quarter were pretty impressive drives.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's everything in between so far.
Yeah.
So.
But I looked at him. I said, "Man, you're right. You're totally right. They could. I mean."
That used to be my favorite part down there. They can't see it on the radio, but when the drum line would stay down there with the cheerleaders and the student section, it was always fun to watch.
It was always
a
good time.
All right, we should have time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 42-0 Friendship.
Yeah.
Man, that was different.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are lining up for a kickoff return as Big Spring goes down and scores their first drive of the third quarter. Mustangs leading 57-14. Here's the kickoff. Deep kick. Going to be to Brady Kelly, I think, is going to catch that. He goes and hands it off. Hand off. There's Jay Sean. He's going to get it. And he's got it. It's going to be a foot race.
There's a flag on the
field. There's a flag. Another flag. And we're still back there fighting and there's another flag. We have got to stop doing that. Like,
we're just it's the same thing, right? We're compounding mistake. On mistake.
And the one thing that's frustrating about this is right now we're winning 57-14. These penalties, we're probably going to win this game. But those penalties have lost us a game about 3 times this year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the fire and the intensity from the coaches to the players on instilling discipline has to happen whether you're winning 57-14 or you're in a 28-28 ball game.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the kids can't just be like, oh well, that doesn't mean nothing. You know?
Yeah, because we're up by 6 touchdowns or whatever.
You know, and that's the kind of stuff that you instill discipline all the time, not just at times, you know. So
and that's kind of the message I told you. When you go in that locker room, you got to say, hey, they're gonna be chippy. They're losing. They're trying to claw themselves back out of this hole. We can't give it to them. See, now they're talking. Man, I just feel like Jay Sean had that, and in most of the time, that's a touchdown.
Yes.
Easy, right?
I think he's still favoring that hamstring.
I think he is, man. I guess that's going against Big Spring because they're marking off.
There was 2 penalties.
Did they just
Offsides on the kicking
offsides?
team. Penalties offset. So
The re-kick.
yeah, so it was offsides on them, which is a 5-yard penalty. Unsportsmanlike on us, which is 15, but they offset, so we won that penalty game right there. If
There you go. So they're doing starburst on the kick return. What I would do on a starburst here is I would give
it to Jay Sean.
I'd give it to Raider.
Yeah.
Raider seems to have a little bit explosive speed right
now. Yeah, because Jay Sean, he's still, and I don't
blame him, right?
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, he's coming back from a hamstring injury, but he's we're winning 50. I'm going to say this probably 100 times. You know, we have more important games.
Yes.
You know, going into the playoffs. Yeah, next week. You know, unless this game gets close somehow, I would like to see Jay Sean probably coming back from a hamstring injury, probably sit the rest of this game out.
Yes, definitely. Give another week.
Yep, but let's see. Yeah, let's see. You know, but I don't get paid the big bucks to coach.
Yeah.
So,
hey, we say another week, but it's actually only 6 days now, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it's on a Thursday, so that would be even more of a case for me to sit them down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you're coming up on a short week. Sub-varsity games are going to be on Tuesday next week. Here's the kickoff. It's another one. Raider just going to fair catch it. That means we will take it up to 30.
30. Who's 22? I was looking for him.
22 is
Anthony Santabanez.
Yeah, Tony.
Yep. He was playing 3 back in earlier. I could be wrong.
He's a kid that, you know, he's battled throughout his career. Like, I know 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, he's a great football player. But then he suffered through a couple serious injuries in his late in his freshman to sophomore year. Yeah. And he's tried to battle back, but, you know, just he's a great football player. Excellent.
Maybe he's a 4-back here. I'm not
sure. That's where he's at right there.
4-back.
And he's going to get the ball right there. And he goes through.
Oh, look at that. He looks like a little bowling ball.
Yeah,
man.
he's almost a Merc type runner.
He is.
You know?
12 yards for
Yep.
Santabanez or Tony. Yeah, I saw him earlier in warm-ups, and I'm like, who's 22? This is where you put that nail in the coffin, right? This offense, 12 plays, 14 plays.
But right now we're at 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. You'd like to go in and score, but score with about 2 minutes left here in the third quarter or less. Braden Williams in a pushing match right here.
Yeah, Merck got that for...
That's Braden kind of showed what we've talked about. You're playing aggressive, you're pushing, and then when they started pushing, he cooler heads prevailed, and he just raised his hand and said, "Nope, not me."
Yeah, we're done.
Yep.
And that's probably what you got to tell the boys right now. Like, hey, when you hear that whistle, raise your hands up.
Yeah.
Just... There's Hervé Bejarano with the play.
Slot left. Single back in the backfield. There's going to be Jay Sean going to try to run the top. He's He only gets about 2 yards. So it's going to be 7 minutes left here. Mustangs are a big lead right now, 57-14.
Kate, if you can hear me, keep one. Keep one on the quarterback keeper here.
Kate's having himself a game today as he's thrown for 3 touchdowns. This is John Bruce is actually in right now.
Oh, it's John Bruce. I think that might have been Merck. Was that Merck right there?
Let's see. Is that who they got in
I
there?
think Merck got him about 7.
Yep, that was Merck.
Merck.
Down to the 50-yard line, first
Down,
yep.
Mustangs.
Mustangs are going right to left. That's going to be from the south to the north here in the Mustang Bowl.
Man, folks, if you could see these drummers down here, they're spinning in circles and getting everybody pumped up right now.
Yeah, they're probably going to be dizzy here in a minute.
Yeah.
There's that T formation, kind of a deep slot.
Oh,
Nothing there.
man.
You know, one thing that Big Spring has covered well is that counter.
Yes.
You know, with Jay Sean on the left side coming across the right or vice versa, right to the left, you know, we're running into a couple of D tackles or a defensive end that's not fooled with the counter.
No.
And they've been waiting for him. So that's usually our bread and butter play, kind of.
And that's that play that we always talk about. He's having to hop over somebody.
Yes, yeah, exactly right, yeah.
And that T formation, I say give it to one of those guys and run wide.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Run it wide.
Let's go 2nd and 9. Slot right, T formation in the backfield. There's Tony. If that's still him.
Oh,
man,
he's still up. He's still up.
Yeah,
First down.
Yeah, and he gets the first down. He gets 10. So needed 9, got 10 for a first down.
I think that's 2 carries for 22 yards. That's
The young freshman right here, Tommy Evans, coming in for Jay Sean.
There you go.
Yeah,
Set him down.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. He don't need to go back in.
He has 5 touchdowns, 3 catching, and 2. No, he didn't catch he didn't catch the third one. He has 2 catching.
He has 4.
4 touchdowns.
Yeah, two catches and 2 runs.
Yeah, Caden Mendoza is the one that caught that third one. Here's Tommy going to get the ball right here on the sweep, and he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to show a little bit of strength right there, Tommy Evans.
Oh yeah,
Freshman.
push him forward there, Mert.
Gets himself 6 yards, maybe 7. I think they're going to give him 7 down to the 31 or 32, 31. So it's going to be
Man.
So that was 8 yards.
Yeah,
He's
8
going to have,
yards.
2nd and 2. Good run for his first run.
And it was out of that that kind of I formation.
Yeah. Slot left, T formation. Quarterback sneak. John Bruce going to get the first down. Rumbles down to the 25-yard line.
4 yards for Bruce. Not bad. Let's get Evans out to that wide side.
Yeah, let's see if he can show the speed, because I know he's a freshman. I have a freshman. Y'all met him at pregame. Colton. They played together since they were in 3rd grade. Him and Tommy. And Tommy has that speed. Tommy Evans does. On the freshman level, here's that jet sweep. They're gonna fake the toss. They're gonna hand it up to the middle. That's Tony again. Santabanez and Anthony. He gets himself 6 yards. So Mustangs, this is the drive we were talking about.
Yeah.
Go put the nail in the coffin, and I said, if we can score, so if we can finish this drive, we're down to 3:50 left here in the 3rd quarter as we're eating up the clock and moving the ball. This is what this offense is built for, a lead like this and milking the clock. 2nd and 4. Hitting my mic. There's going to be, that's Merck.
That's Mert.
Gets 3. Needed 4, got 3, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1. I think this is a prime. Let's get that sweep or jet sweep type play to Evans.
Yeah, up to that wide side.
Up to the wide side. There's a wide side. I mean, I know we're not trying to score right away, but we've already chewed up enough clock.
Yeah.
I'm not saying enough. We always chew up more, but there's the quarterback sneak. So the exact opposite.
That's Bruce for 3.
Dalen and Sammy Saldivar, if you can see them down there, the linebackers doing the same cheer the cheerleaders are doing behind them.
Take your time. I like it.
Yeah. 2:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're milking the clock. We're not breaking the huddle until right here at 10 seconds left in the play clock. So that's exactly what you want to do in a situation like this.
To the wide side.
Yeah, no, there's
busted
players. Look that what that looked like.
I think Evans was probably supposed to be that play.
Yeah, Evans was slot left, and
but he didn't go.
Yeah, the two running backs behind just went up like a dive play, and it looked like Bruce turned around to hand it to him, but he didn't get the call. It looked like is what happened. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball on the 11-yard line, so we can get a first down before the goal line. 10 seconds left on the play clock. We're at 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Oh, there's Merck.
Touchdown right there.
Touchdown.
As he gets in. And they run Merck right up the middle, so it's going to be a touchdown.
12-yard touchdown for Merck.
Yep, it's going to be 63-14 here with 1:51 left here in the third quarter. I think they're going to kick the extra point here.
That's going to be a...
Dalen over there running as fast as he can out on the field.
That's going to be a quiet bus ride back to Big Spring.
Yeah, it is. I mean... And we've talked about many times that these kids know each other, and you don't like to lose like this to kids you know, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Extra point pending. Mustangs leading 63-14, 1:51 left in the third quarter, and that's a good kick right there. Yep. Covington's best kick, 64-14 with 1:51 left here in the third quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF on 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Man, this doesn't update very quick.
I think it takes somebody to update it. Like we should, like you can get in there and update it. I think.
Oh, really?
I think it takes a user to. Are you watching CBS 7 or?
Yeah, CBS 7.
Oh, see, I'm not on CBS 7.
Oh, you're not? I don't know if you could or not. Yeah, it's on last updated at 9:04. Yeah, I don't think so.
See, I'm on. I get this. West Texas. It's Football Friday. Dan Campbell's Texas Football.
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
Get that one. Yes, sir.
West Texas.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's West Texas. It's just Texas.
It's Texas
Dan
football.
Campbell's Texas Football. And you can actually, on each game, like on our games, you can see chats. I don't know if anybody's chatting on ours right
Here
here.
goes Dalen with a kick.
Yep. Oh, we're not back yet.
Oh, he kicked that one deep.
And he's
Oh, he nailed it. Yeah, he's
yeah.
down. Oh, man.
And we're back as Dalen just kicked off as the ball went deep. And the kid, he caught it and he tried to get up, but his knee touched at the 10-yard line, so that was almost executed to perfection. As Big Spring's going to take over at the 11. And with 1:50 left here in the third quarter, Mustangs are leading 64-14, got themselves a 50-point lead.
I bet that kid right there went, man, they ain't kicked it deep all night long. And now I got to field this ball.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So there's going to be a fake handoff right there, quarterback up the middle. And he's still moving the pile, I think, and I think it's going to be about a 5-yard gain right there.
Man, you can see that pile forming, and then you see little Zach run in there and
Yeah, he does, yeah.
put an extra guy in there.
Lined up already, trips to the left. They're going to just hand it off up the middle right now. There's Brody and who is that, 45, Brady Kelly making a tackle, but not before he gets 10, 15 yards. They're already lined up, trips to the left. Same formation, single back in the backfield. They got a tight end to the bottom side. They're going to throw it. If
it was almost picked off.
Almost picked off by Allen, as Allen read that, but if it was a good throw, he probably does pick that off.
And he's the other way. He has the wheels.
Yeah,
So.
yep. Same formation. They're going to run it up the middle. There's Dalen and Andrew Martinez, number 40. Yep.
Man, that's
third down and 10 here.
That's the fun part. That's the free part, right?
Yeah, you get to play free, have a little bit of fun. There's gonna be a pass. They do. Oh, they
Oh, he
don't
dropped
catch it.
it.
Yeah. As I think of, is that Colton Stewart? If he turns around, that's probably another pick six as he's running towards that receiver. So it's gonna be 4th and 11 here, as that was an incomplete. And here comes the punt team.
I was looking for Pecos. Didn't find him.
So with 47 seconds left, I was trying to figure out. I think Big Spring is calling a timeout. They brought their punt team out. Now they're gonna call a timeout and talk about it. Yeah. So Mustangs leading 64-14. 47 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the defense kind of clamped down. And Big Spring is their first drive of this is their second drive of the half. Their first drive, it looked good, and then this one they're just kind of scrambling and trying to figure it out. So
It's like they're driving a standard car, right?
yeah, you're exactly
That first
right.
drive, man, they're hitting all 5 gears.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah,
Now
you're exactly right.
Now the clutch went out.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find that score. I'm just looking through scores right now, guys. But Wichita Falls Memorial is losing to Lubbock Cooper, 21-14.
I think Lubbock Cooper's picked to win that district, and they're tough.
Man, it's crazy too because we saw Memorial first,
Oh yeah,
firsthand.
yeah.
They are a great team.
That's the talent that Texas football, high school football has.
Oh yeah.
Here's the punt.
Punt.
It's gonna be a high punt. Who's that? Number 17.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Is that Rocky Stevens?
Yep, it is.
He's gonna get it across the 40. There's
Oh,
another block in the back
flag.
by the same.
Oh man, a great return too.
Yep.
Yep. Colton Stewart with a block in the back, wasn't it? Or is that? Yep. Colton Stewart. Here's another update. Seminole Indians are beating the Snyder Tigers 57-6.
57. Who they beating? Snyder?
Snyder.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Seminole, they're our brethren 20 miles north of us. They're in the smaller 4A division. They're they have a chance to go win and go all the way.
Yes,
They got a team.
Yeah, they're ranked. I mean, what are they
I
ranked?
think they're in the top 5.
Easy, yeah. I'm trying to look for that Pecos San Angelo Lakeview game, but I couldn't find it that time. Let's see, the Bushland Falcons are losing 14-21 to the Shallow Water Mustangs.
Ooh, you're looking at that app right there, and you can go to some chats. I bet you if you go to that chat, there's some back and forth in that shallow. I saw that coming on the Mustangs chats. The Shallow Water kept hopping in, telling, "Well, wait, Bushland, until y'all come play." Yeah, so as the T formation, the backfield Mustangs take over as. I couldn't see who that is getting the ball. 14, is that Kyle Salgado?
14.
As the Mustangs had the ball in the 18, 1st and 10, he's going to get 2, so to the 20-yard line, but Kyle Salgado getting some action here.
I cannot find this game to save my life, man. I don't know. Well, there it is. San Angelo Lakeview is up 28-21 against Pecos Eagles. It's third quarter with 5 minutes approximately in that third quarter.
There's
hold
I
on,
think
easy.
that was a dead ball.
Yeah, what happened there?
Let's see, do you see a flag?
I don't see a flag, but they are moving the stick.
Oh, that's the quarter, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we
That
got
makes sense.
lost in the time, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? So that's the end of the third quarter. Mustangs are leading 64-14. We're going to be going into the fourth quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KECTF and 105.5. I'm Demetri Dillon. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This app's pretty cool.
There's Benjamin down there waving at us. Benjamin Major. Jonathan. Jonathan's giving you the heart emoji.
Man. Yeah, for some reason I had to go 150-mile radius to get that game to pop up. Is this automatic update you said?
I think somebody's got. I think we could update ours. Like if you follow Andrews, I think you can update that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Well, it's updated because 6414.
So somebody's down there updating.
Updating it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then if you follow, I follow all the Andrews games. So if that top one up there on the top.
Which one?
That
This
yeah,
one.
you can add. Yeah. And we're back as we're starting the fourth quarter. 64-14, the Mustangs are winning. We just hand the ball off right there. The first play of the fourth quarter to Tony. It looks like, and he's fighting for some yards. He's not going down, and then he falls forward right there as we got a couple linemen. That's 54 Servando Olivas pushing him down to get a. I think that was a 7-yard gain.
7 yards for
Yeah,
Tony.
Yep, Tony and Tony.
Oh man, who lost his helmet?
I think he lost his helmet. He's coming up. Might have taken a punch to the face right there. So Seth Martinez in there, a lineman. I think number 75. It's good to see him get some action. Hervé Bejarano brought in the play.
Oh, Big Spring's running somebody off. That's 12 men on
We
the
might have
field.
got 12 men on the field as we just run a quarterback sneak.
Still
and
got a
get that-
first down.
Yeah, and then some pushing and shoving down there, as there has been all game. I think that's Seth Martinez getting himself getting a little feisty down there.
Get a little pancake right
Yeah,
there.
yep, he did. Nah, I don't think that Big Spring kid liked it. Max Pierce still in. I see Servando Olivas down there. Juju Azam still playing. We haven't mentioned his name a lot as he's a starting lineman.
What do we got here? They're all talking.
John Bruce, yeah. I think it was offside or 12 men, but we should be able to decline it, right?
Yeah, and take the
Take the
3 yards.
first down. They're
See,
saying
but
it's on
Big
us. I
Spring
see
said
Big
it's
Spring
on
saying
us.
it's on us, and they are
What about-
moving us back.
What
But
about the 12? Wouldn't that be offsetting?
yeah,
We just moved back 10 yards
yeah.
for holding.
No. See, it was a 3rd and 3, so they moved us back 5, right? So it's a
5?
3rd and 8.
Oh, yeah, 3rd
But
and
I don't know what for, because we.
Oh, I'm going off of where we're at.
I guess if we.
Extra yardage
I guess
we
if
got.
I didn't see 2 flags on the field, but if we would have false start, then the 12 men never happened because the play never happened.
Yeah.
So if that's what they're saying, if they're not saying that, one thing that I will defend Big Spring on is what we've seen throughout the year is we sub a guy, you know.
Yes.
So maybe the referee should have stopped it, but that's not on us to be a penalty against us. It's just on them to not be a no play,
Yeah.
and we should get another 3rd and 3. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and that's what's happening. I bet they're moving it back to 3rd and 3. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they're moving it back to 3rd and 3. They were complaining they didn't have time. See, they waved the flag off.
Yeah.
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 So that's what happened.
So basically, no play.
No play because Big Spring didn't get a time to sub.
Gotcha.
You know.
Yeah,
And
makes
what
sense.
we've seen all year long. You
Yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
that little gaming shit that we're.
We've been talking about
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
They're still talking about the penalty though.
Yeah, I think Harvey's wanting an explanation, like, cause in my opinion, you know, if they don't once we sub our guy in, if they don't start subbing in right away, then that voids your chance to waste that time, right?
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of times especially I think Wichita was real bad about it, and Greenwood or Monaghan's, they were waiting until the last second, then sending somebody out there, and no, you should start sending somebody out there. That's what gives you time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not send somebody out there with 10 seconds left on the play clock. But either way, it's going to be a 3rd and 3, basically a no play, as we got the first down on a quarterback sneak, but it's coming back. So a no play, and see how it goes.
And if I had to guess, man, they're not
Same
running.
play. Yeah, they don't-
they're not
yeah,
running
there it
the nose
is, yeah.
anymore either.
Yeah, but we did he fall forward? He might have got it. He just got across the sticks right there. As they don't. Not only do they not have a nose guard, but their D tackles were on the B gap, like way
Yeah,
over
they're
there.
way
You know,
out.
so that quarterback sneaks there.
So
Maybe a play up the middle to
Maybe
what was Merck.
a Merck up the middle.
Yeah, who's Tyson's 53, right? He's up there jumping around. Colbert Bear, Cole Iverson brought in the play. They're running fast now. Caso Gatto's in the slot. That's going to be Tony. Who's going to cut it up. He rolls,
Man, Tony runs
forward.
hard,
Yeah,
man.
he runs forward for looks going to be 4 yards. He runs hard. I can, and I really wish I could have watched him without injuries because that dude was on a path. to being a great football player through Andrews Mustangs.
And he picks a hole and he's hitting it.
Yes, he does.
There's, I guess, Covington running the play in.
9:59 left here in the fourth quarter. There's that handoff up the middle, and it does get stuffed. As I don't know who's playing that 3-back. I don't think that was Tony.
I don't think that was either. Who was it?
Let's see. See, it might have been Tony.
I can't tell.
See, right now we have Tony as a running back.
We got Mendoza in there. Caden Mendoza.
Caden, that might have been Caden then.
Might
I think he's been coming in as the 3-back. There's Caden Mendoza at the 3-back again. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get across the 40.
Forward progress, first down.
And they're still, so he's running hard too. So we're showing kind of our depth here as at the running back position as he gets, I think he got up to
7 yards.
7 yards right there. Clock's still running. We're just about to tick under the 9-minute mark.
Yeah, 64-14. I don't think anybody would have thought that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. When we needed a game like this, as we talked about, we had a tough schedule, and there's Tony coming around. He's going. He likes to spin. He's still moving.
Tony, I
love
like
how he
it,
runs.
man.
Yeah. He's running. It's number 70 walking over him. He's running like Merck runs, but from the 4-back hole. From the 4-back, right?
Yeah, 70 is Josiah New.
Yeah. So he got 5 yards right there, but the pre-district schedule, we've mentioned it already, was tough, and we were kind of on a down. It's kind of hard for these kids to keep playing, but this is why you keep playing.
Oh yeah.
And you keep fighting through those tough teams, and then you come up against a team that in your district, and you go put 64 points up on them. There's going to be Cas Salgado. He's going to go up to the top. He cuts it up, and he's running sideways, kind of as he it looked like somebody might have had his arm. As they should be blowing the whistle, but.
Got about 3 there.
3 yards, yeah.
Yeah.
This kid is, we got a trainer running out there to check on a Big Spring kid that's down.
That's not good. That's kind of how we talked earlier. It's like, hey, we're not Kermit.
Yeah,
and I think this kind of shows, even though we did take those licks in the first half of the season.
Yeah.
It shows right now, fourth quarter of the first district game, it's paid off.
Yeah, so far. Yeah. Because we're not Kermit, and who they've played, and I don't know their whole schedule, but we come out here and say we play like they're Bushland. They're not Bushland.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
we know the standard that we need to play at. And I think that's kind of the message that Boswell and Harvey tried to give as they scheduled those games.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
And then you keep playing with it, but you just also never want to play down to the level of your opponent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think we did it today as we put 64 points up with an offense that was kind of, in all honesty, the crowd's mumbling with this offense, and the people are mumbling like,
oh, yeah.
all we do is run the ball, and you go put up 64 points with a team with 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I told you, if we talk about this pregame or we talk about it last week, we're not even thinking Cade has 1 touchdown pass.
Yep, you're right.
So
I hope this kid's okay.
I hope he is too. They're looking at his knee, I think.
Yeah. So they're gonna pull him out to see he's getting up. I was about to go to.
Oh.
Who is that? Number 50?
53, I think.
53.
Let's see, 53. That is Ryan Carrillo.
Ryan Carrillo.
Yeah, and he's a senior.
Yeah.
Hope he's
He is. It might be his knee. He's kind of limping, but he is putting weight on it. So hopefully he's okay. I was about to go to the break, but as he got up, so we'll stay here. But kind of weird how they do their rosters. They have every number listed, and they just filled in names by the numbers they had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they got 1 through 89.
Yeah, and then they just have names by the numbers that are taken.
Yeah.
And the numbers that aren't taken, just a blank.
It's the
blank spot. Yeah.
It looks like they'd have more players than what's on there, but maybe not.
So here we go. The Mustangs are coming out. We're gonna come out with a 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 48-yard line on our side. We're going left to right. 2 yards for a first down and see if we can keep this clock running.
I have to guess the way these
Quarterbacks need.
these D tackles, yeah,
Yeah.
they're playing like you said. The way this one's lined up right here, he's almost in the C gap.
Yeah, he's right next to. So they only have 3 down linemen, I think. He moved in just a tad, but he'll be the defensive end.
They're almost shoulder to shoulder.
Maybe 4 down linemen, but yeah, they're almost shoulder to shoulder.
And it's like they're protecting the edge. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And that really might make sense why the counter hasn't worked.
Yes.
But what's working is the middle.
Well, they're trying to stuff.
There's Caden Mendoza, and
Oh man, that's a bad
No,
spot.
that was a bad spot. It looked like they took his leg, and I thought, okay, he kind of flipped his right leg over and landed over the first down marker, but they called him down. Maybe his elbow went down that we didn't see.
Maybe. I thought he kept himself up, I thought.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 4th and 1 as he got 1 yard on that one.
Man, I don't know if you can tell, but these linebackers, they're playing about 3 yards back, but as soon as he's getting ready to say hut,
They
they're
are,
coming forward.
and that's why those D tackles are so wide because they're filling that A gap with 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
But even if the quarterback sneak, that's 2 yards down the field.
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a quarterback sneak happens right here.
It is.
does.
Yep.
And
Oh, my
he's like
God.
7 yards down the field before he's even touched.
Oh.
And there's a little bit of a late hit. He might have just kind of fell on him.
Yeah, Bruce went from the 50, give or take, to the
49 is where he was at. Now he's sitting on the 37. So that's going to be a 14 yard gain.
Bruce. And he probably popped through there going, oh man.
Yeah,
I've never been up this long.
You're right. Caden Mendoza comes around the corner and he's
Get about
5, yeah.
Yep.
Looks like it's gonna be 2nd and 5 as Caden just takes that snap. He's playing the 3 back in the same spot that Merck and Bo Hudson played.
Yes, I want to see Tony run that ball some more, man.
Yeah, these running backs right here, they're taking advantage of their time that they're getting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're making the best of those
Yeah,
opportunities.
so I think right now our running backs are Bo Hudson. I mean, not Bo Hudson. So Tony, Santabanez, Kai Salgado, and Caden Mendoza. And there's Tony right there.
There's Tony, man.
And he's still
Look at
he
that.
can run. Those kids are trying to grab his legs, and his
They
legs,
can't.
yeah. And his thighs are. He's got some man thighs. They're probably. They're the size of watermelons, and they can't wrap her up around them.
I think
he's just running right through them.
He might have got 8 right there.
Yeah, he did. So
Yeah,
First
man,
down.
he's spinning, he's rolling,
Yeah.
he looks like a little cannonball, man.
Yeah,
He just
he-
shoots out of
100%.
there,
yeah.
And the build, he has a big build.
Yeah, we hadn't got to see. There's Caden Mendoza going to be stood up right at the line of scrimmage by number 51. I'm sure the whistle's blown, but they're still sitting there pushing him back. So we hadn't got to see if Tony has the breakaway speed, but so far he has the strength and a little bit of shiftiness to spin around and stuff. So I'd like to see him if he can get past them and see if once he's past everybody, if he can pull away. Because Merck's not a fast guy.
Yeah.
But we have seen him pop off an 80-yard run.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody catch him.
Mhm.
Because there's football speed as well, and he has it.
He has football speed.
Yeah. That's gonna be Kyle Salgado.
Man,
Missed
that
that
play
ball.
is so hard right there.
Yeah.
The end doesn't get blocked.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think they're counting on that handoff being so quick, and I guess you're past them. But yeah, it's the end on the side that you're running the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're probably running in the, I think that'd be the 5 hole. And the end's probably sitting on the 6 hole, so you're not blocking them, and all he's got to do is step in
Just
and
crash down.
Yeah.
It'd make more sense to fake to Kai and
Yeah.
then give it to Tony or
Yeah.
to Caden,
So it's gonna be the clock's at 4:14 left in the ball game. Mustangs leading 64-14. There's a quarterback sneak, and he's gonna go score a touchdown from the.
Oh.
He gets a touchdown from the 18 on a quarterback sneak. Does John Bruce? So
Oh man.
not a lot of teams run a quarterback sneak as a play.
No, yeah.
I hope you know what I mean. As the play is usually to get the first down. You
Yep.
want to, but they're running it from the 18-yard line. It was what? It was. We didn't need just 1 yard for a first down, and then
Yeah.
he goes and scores.
Yeah, and that's kind of been a play that's kind of gotten more popular in the offense.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And that was kind of a Bushland thing.
Mm-hmm. So the Mustangs put up a 70 burger here against Big Spring Steers.
Ouch.
Yes.
That's going to be an even longer 60-minute ride back.
Yeah, you're right. That kick is up and was good. So 71-14 with 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTFM 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Let me see if that thing updated. No, that still has the same one. Take this. Oh, you keep doing it.
And there's the kick as the Mustangs just scored, and they're kicking off a pooch kick that they do catch, get a good return as they're going to be across the 40. Mustangs leading 71-14 here with under 4 minutes left in the game.
I wish somebody would update that game, but it's not updated.
Yeah. So 3:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs winning 71-14. Big Spring's gonna hand it off. Number 2 is their quarterback now. Is that not the same kid?
Oh, it's number 3 actually,
Number
right?
3?
Marcus Rios.
Yeah, that's the one that we
junior.
That was the other one that was taking the snap in the
Yes.
you know.
Yeah. And I think we might have a that flag stopped the play, or was it?
No, I don't think it stopped the play. I think it might have been a holding.
Okay.
Because they're gonna count it from the end of the run. So.
See Colton Stewart coming out. We got Cruz going in at linebacker.
Brandon Winfrey out here at corner. I think they have Rocky Stevens at safety with Zach Cabrera.
Raiders still out there. Brady Kelly still out there.
Dalen and Sammy Dalen's still out there. I think Sammy's right next to him, right? Yeah.
We got I can't see the defensive lineman just yet. I don't know if that's Roberts or what number is that? I can't tell what number that is. Who's number 4?
Number 4 is Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Yep.
Got Varela, I think, there in the middle of nose.
And there's going to be a screen pass up there, and they're going to miss it. So
who is that? Oh, if Rocky gets his eyes up, he might have a pick there.
Yeah. So that's going to be 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. You know, Mustangs are going to come away with a big win here in the first district game. Up 71-14. They're snapping the ball. The receivers are still looking at the quarterback at the coach trying to get the play.
I don't understand this offense.
That's kind of been the whole game, you know, I guess the message probably is to go fast, but
you know, and maybe like we talked about, maybe they watched film and they tried to kind of do the same thing, right?
Yeah. There's going to be a pass right here. It's going to be deep. So, and Brandon Winfrey on the coverage.
Yeah, maybe they tried to kind of copycat some of the people we played earlier in the season and kind of come out with that same game plan, but I don't think that fits these guys very well. Yeah,
and one thing that comes to mind, you know, is, I don't know if you watched or if you know much about UCLA basketball. John Wooden was their legendary coach.
Yep.
He used to play quick, but not in a hurry. You know what I mean? They want to be quick, but they're too much in a hurry, right? So there's a deep pass going to go That's going to be a pass interference, I think,
Yeah,
on
I think so.
Raider. It looked like.
I didn't see a whole lot there, but
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna call it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a pass interference. In high school, it's going to be a 15-yard. Yep.
Just like college.
I really don't understand why, Raider, risking injury is still out there. We're up 60 points.
Yeah.
Dalen and Sammy, out there, and
Yeah.
you just hope something,
Yeah, something crazy didn't happen.
Yeah. There's a false start as he was going backwards before the quarterback was going backwards before the snap, so.
Man, there's just so much going on with this offense. It's just,
Yeah.
I think two guys, like the sniffer back and the running back, ran into each other.
One thing I can't remember playing them last year, or I know we played them, but I don't remember what it ended up being, or even a lot about their offense. And if this is a new offense, it would make sense. They're trying to, maybe year 2, year 3,
Yeah.
they'll look a little bit better, but because at times they have executed. Well, we're talking about the first drive of each half, they executed.
Yeah, and kind of same thing happened there. The receiver up top on their sideline is still looking at the coaches
Yeah.
and still getting a play.
Yeah.
So either he's new or don't know the plays, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it's part of their plan. As they're quarterback gonna try to keep it, trying to go up the middle, but not going to get to.
No, he did get some yards though.
Yeah, he did there at the end. He
got one.
Yeah, but he was hit. He should have lost yardage on that, as he made it to where they got one. So 2:38 left here in the ball game. Big Spring trying to get their last drive going on here. There's gonna be a drop back for a pass. He's gonna try to throw it deep, and it's gonna be a throw out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to do a kind of an out and up
Yeah.
out there.
He did a little pump fake. I did see that, right? So
He tried. Raider
Now it's
kind
gonna-
of pinched him off on that sideline.
it's gonna be fourth and 4. Here the ball's on Mustangs 43-yard line as they're driving. They were still moving, didn't really come set, but there's gonna be a sack right there. But Xavier Cruz gets himself a sack right there,
There
so
you go.
that's gonna be a turnover on downs as the Mustangs offense is gonna take over with clock still running. Should be stopped, but
Yep. Oh no, it's still going. 208, 207.
yeah. There, they stopped it right there, 207. So Mustangs offense take over as I imagine we're gonna just kneel the ball. I think we should go. Let's go Kate Adams as the player of the game because the quarterback's not gonna get it.
That's what I was thinking. Yep, this game is about to wrap up.
Yeah.
Hey, Huddle House is still open for another hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Go get you
Let's
some
go
pancakes.
get you some pancakes and celebrate this big win by the Mustangs. As Tony's gonna take that up the middle. The Mustangs are still running the ball.
Man, I say against a district opponent, run it.
Yeah. Well, here goes. They're changing out the offense now. I think they're gonna go ahead and start kneeling it now. They'll put one first down, and now they're gonna kneel it as they're putting in the first string offense in there. So Mustangs are gonna get away with a big win here, 71-14, 150 left here in the fourth quarter. As I think they sent in the starting offense to kneel the ball. You couldn't ask for a start of a district game to go any better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
It's going, yeah.
So, yep, and they're in victory formation here. There it is as he nails the ball. I think he's gonna have to do that one more time.
Yeah, Cade doesn't even have his rib protector.
Yeah.
He left it.
Yeah, he did. He
hanging
left it out. So, yeah, they're gonna have to do it maybe 2 more times. As 34 seconds left on the play clock. Maybe just one more time they'll have to do that, and then that'll be the ball game. So Mustangs, Jay Sean 4 touchdowns. I don't know how many yards he ended up with. Leroy had himself 2 touchdowns, I believe. Caden Mendoza caught himself a touchdown. Several 2-point conversions. The Mustangs.
Oh yeah.
Second quarter just went off.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody was firing today.
It was. I think we got a pick 6 by Colton Stewart. We had 2 other pick 6s that got called back for blocking the back. So
Yeah. We had a
I
Brady
think they're going to
Kelly,
do it one more time.
Brady Kelly with the pick, Raider with the pick, which that was one of the pick 6s
Yep.
that got called back.
Yeah.
Colton Stewart had the pick 6 for 8 yards, and Dalen had a pick.
Yes, Dalen had a pick. So the defense came up big. They put pressure on Big Spring all all night long. That quarterback was confused on a lot of them. You know, their offense clicked a couple times, but that was it.
Yeah.
And other than that, the defense shut them down. So 15 seconds left here in the ball game.
I was getting asked questions like, "Hey, do you think they're gonna win?" And I said, "Man, after 2 weeks, they should be hungry."
Oh yeah,
and they sure were.
Yeah.
Hungry.
So and then the preseason, a pre-district built up for this, and I think it's paid off. So
And now we're 1-0.
yeah, 1-0 because we talked about being 0-0 before this game. So the Mustangs get the win, 71-14 here on the opening district game. Big win for the Mustangs as they take over, or they beat Big Spring Steers, one of our rivals. And so next week we'll be playing in Pecos on Halloween night. So it's on Thursday night. So don't forget that to tune in with us here on Facebook and YouTube and on KACT Radio on Thursday night. So we were talking about, if you would have told me with this offense that our quarterback would have 3 touchdown passes,
No way.
there's not a person in this town that would agree to that.
At all.
And Cade Adams come out, you know, we talked about it before the game that the quarterback carousel, they've been kind of switching them. I think they're wanting somebody to step it up, and that today might have been the night where Cade Adams stepped it up. He had 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, he had 62 yards and 3 touchdown passes.
3 touchdown passes, you know, so kudos to Cade Adams, and I think Cade Adams is going to be our Sonic player of the game.
Yep.
So go to Sonic, get a slush, get a burger. Those smash burgers are good. And,
Those slushes are good.
Yeah, or go to Huddle House, get yourself some pancakes. But Cade Adams, our Sonic player of the game, as the Mustangs are going to enjoy the first district game, a big win, 71-14.
Yeah, great win. Hey, we'll see. It'll be a short week this week.
Yep.
See you in Pecos on Thursday.
Yep, Pecos on Thursday on Halloween night. Wear your costumes. Send us pictures on our Facebook if you got them. So thank you, and we'll see y'all in 6 days.
See you.